Lord Strahd is a vampire that rules over a land called Barovia. The party is trapped in this land. They cannot escape the land until they defeat the vampire lord himself. The stakes are even a little bit higher because their souls would be forever trapped here should they perish here. Fast forward a little bit, the party has been looking for ways to defeat Strahd, which has led them to Berez, the city they are in now. It's a swampy kind of realm filled with scarecrows and giant reptiles and other spooky things. The party learned that this city was destroyed by Strahd. As one moment, we're getting Liz in here. As revenge for killing someone Strahd intended to take as a bride. One more little point. Strahd is obsessed with the soul of a woman named Tatiana. She's been reincarnated many times, and each time he has sought her, intending to make her his. But every time she has been taken away, and the party took her away one final time forever, for which he is very angry and vengeful. So, Berez. Last time the party came here first to rescue an ally of theirs, a were-raven, someone who can shapeshift into a raven and back again. And also to find out more information on the Heart of Sorrow, some kind of device deep within Strahd's castle that keeps him from being damaged. They have fought him before and been very, to their dismay, it seems any type of damage, whether it be sunlight, spells, blades, seem to just not harm him at all. This heart might be the answer to that. And so they came to Berez. They came to a house that seems to be perched on top of the roots of an old tree, but almost like a mangrove tree times 10 is sitting way up out of the swamp, and it has 8 spider-like legs, like tree trunks, that seem to just creep around this swamp. On top of that, riding in half of a small little skull, was a hooded woman who claimed to be Strahd's mother. And so the episode resumes. The party, you stand now in front of this house, and the woman looks down to you. So, why have you come to my home?
Yeah, I don't know that was it intentional? I mean, I feel like we just kind of like stumbled upon you.
No one stumbles upon Berez. No one stumbles upon a swamp.
I apologize, but did you not just invite us to follow you?
To here, I did not invite you to this city.
Say we were to share our intentions with you. If we were looking for something, would you help us?
And a strange smile spreads across the wrinkled face, of which you can only see the lower half covered by the cowl. Mayhaps, my dear. What do you seek?
If you don't mind, I assume in all of these situations that if we need something, something is asked of us in return. So I would like to know what the other end of a supposed bargain might be before I offer that information.
I cannot offer you a price without knowing what I am selling.
But there is a price.
As with all things.
We're looking for a body.
I could potentially show you what you seek. What body?
Well, it seems that it is someone who affected your son. Perhaps removed his heart.
Yes. I will show you this. Breathe deeply, friends. Listen, watch. And should you make it out, you will know the true story here. As you've been talking, the mists sort of fade away, some of the fog blowing away from the swamp, only for a moment, and then you see at least a dozen scarecrows forming a ring around you, only about 15 feet away. How they got there past your very perceptive eyes is hard to say. Each one of them wearing what was probably formerly a human face like you've seen before. And these leathery masks stretch out as their jaws drop, and out of the mouth, a mist begins to course in your direction. This one, a greenish tinge, and it burns your nostrils, your eyes. You cough. There is no escaping it. The thick fog continues to pour from the mouths of these scarecrows, and fight as you may, the choking mist overcomes you, and every sense goes dull.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd, performed by the Lawful stupid squad. So all you ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, then do please tell a friend. We don't care if you don't applaud for Curse of Strahd. Just like, subscribe, and retweet.
Oh, Strahd, he lives in Raven Loft and weaves a web to knock us off. We need 3 things to save the day, assuming that nobody gives them away. It's Curse of Strahd,
The vampire who cannot be beat. Raise your hit points high, party, raise them to the sky. Freely flow the punch, hopefully this will die.
Just Walter Wilhelm, his Mary Sinclair. A Kent, the Sire, all are there. There's too many beads in Alpha Fled, but leaving her out would make Teresa mad.
Forgive us if our rhymes are flawed in Curse of Strahd, the evil that we must defeat. Grab the obvious stream because Peter's waiting and he's the boss. Start for a while, can't miss a third. 2 games away and the details get blurred. We have pondered and we have planned. We regret that the music's canned.
But with the sick quarantine struggle, we didn't want to step out of our bubble. Trapped with the stream and the OBS, Peter's waiting and he's the boss.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd.
We hope your tolerance is broad.
We hope your tolerance is broad.
Now grab your dice, it's time to play. I wonder who's going to perish today. In Curse of
Strahd. The D&D module that's real neat.
The mists collect around you once again as your senses return to you, and you feel a burning sensation on your skin and blinding light. It takes you a second, but you realize, looking up to the sky, there is blue. The sun is just setting, casting a perfect golden hour light on a beautiful deciduous forest. Shining on you for the first time in a very long time.
I've forgotten what yellow looked like.
This does not feel like Barovia.
Oh, I assure you it is. The voice comes as if from the sky. As it was, corrupt. And unharnessed. This was the path I took to sever his heart. You must walk it now, as I did. And if you can survive this reverie, you will have the information you seek.
You cut his heart out?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So you're not
So
dead.
we're dealing with metaphors.
Of course, I'm not dead.
So are you or are you not the person whose body we're looking for?
You are not looking for a body, you are looking for me. Now,
Interesting.
attend this tale. Learn. Struggle as I did. And you may just get out of it alive. I learned of a great power here. Sought it out with the help of a group of dark elves. They sit on the copse just ahead of you. Follow them to where I discovered the power. And again, the birds chirping, the wind rustling through the trees resumes, her voice absent from your mind. Indeed, just ahead of you, maybe 200 feet or so, there is a small copse of trees that is set up onto a bit more of a hill. And as you look there, suddenly out of the darkness and shadows near it, an arrow sticks next to your feet.
Message for you, sir. Oh.
Something like that, yes. And you can see just barely a cloaked figure wave a hand in your direction before sneaking back into the trees.
Do you think that was a wave to follow or a wave to go away?
If he's throwing stuff at us, maybe it was a wave to go away.
Did
I
he
say
have
we go.
Did we have a bow? Did the guy who just waved, did he have a bow?
He did. But it was, very much at your feet. And then he just waved, maybe a bit of a come hither, but, not
An
quite, so.
aforementioned dark elf, perhaps?
Make a perception check.
No, not my
As he
strong suit.
reveals it.
I definitely saw it as a come hither.
I will make that perception check.
All right.
I will help somebody who needs
Starting
perception
off
help.
strong with a 7.
Oh,
Par for the
Wait, so
course
am I
for
doing
me.
advantage or just rolling it? All right.
I will assist you, Cyborg.
Let's do just roll it because it was a quick moment. Wouldn't quite
All
have
right.
time to give someone assistance.
How about a 27?
A 27 with a natural 20 on the roll. Absolutely a dark elf.
Oh, yeah, that
You
guy's a
think
dark
it
elf.
is a
Yeah, that's
probably not a dark. Excuse me. It is a dusk elf.
Excuse me.
And if she
A
spoke dark
dusk
elf
elf.
before, that
Sorry.
is wrong.
Sun just
Dark
went
elves
down.
in obviously in D&D are a typically evil, though not exclusively evil race that live underground. The dusk elves are a subset of wood elves. They are with darker features who live exclusively in Barovia. So
Also a very good smoky eye.
So we have to be
Yeah,
careful
pay
for
attention there,
Ethelflad
please.
like abandoning us for these guys.
I mean, yes.
You wouldn't leave me.
No, I'd take a Kantha.
A team.
Great.
18.
Well, all right.
I don't know.
Do you think it is worth going ahead to be, sneaky? If I could sneak up on Dusk Elves, I'd be very proud of myself.
You
They
should
seem to-
probably just walk forward. Clearly, they know we're here already.
Yeah, it was definitely more of like one of those like
I agree. I really
Well, like
You
an
guys
arrow, like,
continue
I
to
shot the
discuss
a-
this. Another shaft shoots in the direction and thump, lands right next to the
Okay.
one that was before, and you see another figure there just disappears.
I stride forward.
Chris is like
Ethelflad
running
would-
behind her.
We all follow Claire.
Feels like I want to stop and take both of the arrows.
apparently that's a
Okay.
dank elf right there. Just
There we go. Starting off. Do I call that strong? I guess I have to.
Starting off Strahd.
Oh God, no. Okay, so you make your way forward to the hill where the Dusk Elves have encamped, and one of them steps forward, hooded with a gray cloak. You see there are maybe half a dozen of them up on the top here, some keeping watch, one high up in the trees, but the what appears to be the leader, the one who fired in your direction. Hard to tell the age with elves, but he looks to be matured, so anywhere between 100 to 1,000 years old. Steps forward. He has a scar over one eye that seems to be healing up from some sort of encounter. He holds his hand to you, Athelflad, expectantly for the arrows as he regards the whole party.
I think you dropped these.
He looks at you and with a stern expression, and then just the smallest hint of a smile. And he looks back to all of you and says, "So, you're the ones looking for the green one, yes?
Yes.
Performing the rituals, capturing our people. It's a disgraceful thing. Some have been taken as some kind of a sacrifice. Others think that if they give life to this thing, it will give them immortality. We cannot allow such a thing to live here. They say he wears a pendant of amber and has a scepter, bright green, that shines, blots out the sun."
Does that remind us of the Lich DM?
So the amber pendant, yes. He says he has a large pendant of amber that he wears, would be indicative of the Amber Temple, which exists in Barovia, but that's about it. The scepter, that not so much. Also, being you know that Xanther, the Lich of the Amber Temple, hasn't left in centuries. So, we've tracked him, like you asked. He's just half a mile this way, if you follow the river.
Yep.
I don't know what
And-
you want with that gem, but I hope you dispose of him. For good.
We will do so.
Right. The
Lead
gem.
on?
so they don't know that we're not who we
Shh,
are.
don't tell them. It'll just make things all confused.
I mean, yes, the gem.
Just be quiet. Thank you.
Sounded just like her. Amazing.
You nailed it. You really nailed
And
it.
he seems to look at all of you a bit, but as he's talking, he kind of just stares in your guys' general direction, as if he's talking to a person that might not actually be there. It's a weird switching between addressing one person and addressing multiples. So, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
Lead on.
Well, very well. And you, very courteous of you to retrieve these. And all of these elves you see are dressed in dark stained leathers. Their gray cloaks allow them to, even in the it's mostly sunlight now, but just beginning to crest into evening, they can disappear so easily into the shadows of these trees, into the bushes. It's alarming. One of them will just, take a path that curves right behind a trunk of a tree, and you follow thinking he's going to come out the other side, and he just simply doesn't. And then 15 feet ahead, crossing on the other side of another tree. It's as if some of them are almost teleporting around. Their ability to blend seamlessly with the forest is remarkable. He looks at you, Athelflaed, and speaks and says, "You look capable. Like someone from a similar place to this, yes?"
Yes. Not this forest, but fairly similar.
"I see. I am Edrim. It is a pleasure to meet you. Who are you?"
My name is Athelflaed. It's good to meet you.
"Athelflaed. Very good. That bow? You are trained in it?"
Yes.
And he indicates a target, or a tree about 120 feet away. There's a knot in it, and he says, "Put an arrow in that knot. From here, stop." Show me.
Okay, but do we have time?
Less
Of course.
And then
It'll
I'm
only
gonna
take
pull
you.
my bow out.
Okay, you take it out, and he says, "Less now," and he looks impatient.
I've
Alright,
seen
make it-
you. I've seen you strike harder targets with less time. And take a bardic inspiration there,
Ooh,
Athelflaed.
cool. So, just Waldo's words inspire you. Go ahead and make an attack roll with your longbow, Athelflaed.
Almost clicked my rapier.
Now that would have been impressive.
Oh.
So a
That's a
19.
good idea.
Would you like to use that as your attack roll, or would you like to add the bardic inspiration? Just so you know, it'll only last you 10 minutes. So if you do not use it within the next 10 minutes, it will be gone.
Do it.
Okay, I will do it. I will do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d6.
D6.
Power.
So
21.
21 to hit. The last minute adjustment you make, you kind of breathe in with a little more confidence at Jeswaldo's words, and you align just perfectly and release with seamless flow. And the arrow sticks in the middle of the knot, and he nods approvingly. And he looks at your gear again. He looks at your bow and says, and then he looks at you quizzically as he sort of studies your leather armor and then your clothing. His eyes settle upon the giant white goat skin that you have chosen to wear. For those of you who are just joining us, Athelflaed slew a mighty demonic goat at one point and has chosen to wear its pelt as a trophy. Odd choice, but it's,
Filthy
the
stain.
Dusk Elf speaks again. "Capably geared, and a fine shot, I'm sure. But I find this ragged pelt incongruous."
I'm in range. I believe I found a target lock. Got my favorite arrow knocked, like claws of a behemoth hawk. It's okay if you talk, say goodbye to them. They can laugh, I've got skin of rock, and the skin is so styling. In close melees, their simple slash passion, but I like to slay with fashion. That's why I chose wearing a goat. These leathers, though they're getting rancid, they just make me look so fancy. Hey, hold your nose! I'm wearing a goat. If fighting undead you like, if bloodshed you like, if big horns you like, if half-borns you like, if it's elves you like, it's me myself you like in my favorite clothes. So every fight my friends will cut ya, but I'm lining up to butt ya or shoot arrows while wearing a goat.
He laughs. Very well. To each their own. Stylish to the last, I'm sure. Well, the clearing is just out here where they are doing the ritual. We will not go with you the rest of the way, but if you must retreat, then, well, we will try to get you out of here. But I very much hope you are successful. You have paid us well to track this down, and, well, we will benefit from your success. Good luck. Night Mother go with you. And they vanish into the shadows. Just ahead of where you are is a, you can see another small hill crests, maybe 250, 300 feet in front of you, covered in boulders. And you can see 2 or 3 figures sort of milling about. A green, persistent glow comes from one of them.
So, do you think we're just supposed to do what this the woman in the skull did? Did she fight these people, or
It
did
sounds
she
like it.
steal from them?
Well, she must have gotten past them in some way, so I mean, we can't do exactly what she did, but we might as well accomplish the same relative end goal in whatever way we're best capable of doing.
That's right. We'll do it even better than she did it.
Exactly.
Should I sneak up and see what they're about before we do this, or should
Sounds
we
like a
just
good plan.
step into the? Oh, right. I will do that then.
Okay.
DM, if I may, I will stealth in.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth.
Maris is like, you got this, babe. She
I
knows better
have
than to try to
rolled
follow.
A 15.
Okay. Let's double check some passives here. How close are you getting, Gisvaldo?
You say they're doing some sort of ritual. I'd like to be able to maybe hear what they're saying. Maybe see if 1 or 2 of them are not participating. They're sort of as guards.
Okay. So you can get close enough to, you have kind of 2 options. You can get close enough to see definitively what is going on, or you can hang back a bit, increasing your likelihood of not being detected, and have to make a perception check.
I'll go for it. I will go in and try to make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Those are the opposite options. You can hang back and make a perception check to try and see from further, or you can continue to sneak up and hopefully not be detected.
I'm going to continue to sneak up and hopefully not be detected.
So, sort of following the lead of the elves you saw before, tree to bush, or branch, and whatnot, you go up and you see, well, nothing changes about the movement. And you see standing on top of this small hill surrounded by with these boulders sort of pimpling it, there is a skeletal figure clad in armor and robes with a giant piece of amber hanging from a chain around its chest. It also has this scepter that seems to have a shard of some sort of green gem floating in space, encapsulated in the end of it, that casts this greeny this green fiery glow, almost reminiscent of the flame skulls that you fought before. And it is holding the staff towards 4 dusk elves that seem to be captive, tied, their ankles tied, their wrists tied together, and they are forming a little circle around one of these rocks, which has been painted with some kind of profane, arcane, runic pattern. You see
just a big middle finger.
The green
is arcane.
It is the green glow is extending towards them, and it almost looks like their breath is being sucked into whatever gem as he's holding out this staff. There are 2 other figures closer to you with their backs to you, hoods up, facing the ritual. That is all you can see is their black.
How far away are the backs of the guy? People who are speaking.
Probably now about 60 feet you've gotten to.
So they're 60 feet away from me.
Well, probably let's say 45. You got within 60 feet of the ritual.
45. All right. Could I possibly get 15 feet closer?
You may, yes.
All right. I was sneaky. 15 feet closer. And then I will kind of look back to the group and sort of go.
Does someone have a passive perception higher than Gesualdo's 15 he rolled on his stealth?
Yeah, I have
Not me. Hi.
17.
Okay.
All right, so
you barely see it. You look like you see Gesualdo shrug from a point of cover.
Was that like a dusk elf shrug or like a?
Gesualdo rolls his eyes and then charges forward and just stabs one of the guys in the back.
It was a dusk elf. It was a dusk elf.
Truly, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! All right. In that case, my friends, we are going straight into rolling initiative as Gesualdo goes appropriately rogue.
That was very aggressive of you.
Indeed. So I'm going to.
These elves are having their breaths taken out of them. I didn't think that was something we needed to mess around with.
My breath away.
Can you all see the combat map?
Yeah.
At the moment?
Indeed.
Please place
Peter,
yourselves
you gave
down here,
all of the
Gesualdo.
elves separate faces.
What?
Oh,
I did
wow. What?
Yes, you did.
I just want to add for those
Elves are all
watching,
the
there's
same.
no battle map this week. Sorry, reasons.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh,
Where
fair
do you
enough.
want
There's
us?
just
I
so
was
many
like, I'm looking
screens
right
that I
at
have
it.
to look after. So I could, I suppose. Hang on a minute.
What are you talking about?
Peter, where do we
There
put
we
Just
go.
ourselves?
navigate over to it.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
see?
yeah. There we go.
What's going on?
Ah.
Oh, over here. Okay.
Or are these 10 feet or 15 or 5
So
feet?
this is to illustrate what you are seeing. So if you want to look up on the hill,
Oh,
this
geez.
is who you are looking at.
Oh my
This
word.
figure
Oh.
armored with this
Ew.
staff and everything.
Oh,
And then you,
fucking mother-
but he is a medium-sized creature, so he's about
Oh,
that size.
he was like,
And
"Oh my
All
God."
you can see about these other two is they are wearing hoods. Gesualdo, you'll be able to act in the first turn of combat. Everyone else is going to need to spend their turn dashing forward as you preemptively began this combat. Well, I shouldn't
right.
say preemptively. Maybe you made a really great decision.
I emptively did it.
Emptively.
So I run forward 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I stab him with my rapier.
Okay. You are attacking from stealth. You do get advantage on this.
I would anyway because of I am a swashbuckler.
Okay. A swashbuckler.
No, actually, no, I don't get advantage. I just get sneak attack. So
Buckler. I hardly know her.
I will roll again. But we can take that damage. Just so So the first one I hit was a 21. No, the first one I hit 16. 7 was 21.
Okay. Yes. 16 is absolute. Or 21 was your top. Yeah. 21 is actually absolutely going to hit.
All right, so I did a total of 35 points of piercing damage, and then I will skip away and head back to my point of cover.
Okay.
You stabbed, and I'm so glad. Haha.
Make sure I'm getting this going here. And we'll add a turn for this guy here. Does everyone see themselves on the initiative tracker?
Indeed.
Yes, indeed.
Nope.
I do. Who needs a turn?
Teresa.
Maris, what's your... Well, you're on
no,
there?
I
Okay.
was imitating Teresa.
Okay.
Wow,
It was me.
rude.
All right, so they were surprised. We got Jeswaldo. The rest of you arrive on your turns. That is all you can do with the
Oh,
as
okay.
it is
So
gone. So
then, Peter, in terms of arrive, like, should we be up in like this?
probably in the back here, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Jeswaldo was significantly in front of you.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
you
thought.
see
Okay.
these hooded figures now turn around and revealing this enormous gaping sort of hollow
Ugh.
face.
I feel like I made the right call.
And
Yeah.
look towards
That's
you.
Disgusting.
And Cyvor, I believe it is actually you up first then, as they spent their turn being surprised. Then we come up to your turn.
Almost definitely. All right. Yeah, those things are gross. True. Yeah. that's what I meant. All right. Cool. So, go power of flight. I'm gonna go ahead and fly my happy butt. I click on the right. Boop. All right. So, flying in to this was like. Did I see Jeswaldo attack? You know what? I'm just gonna attack this one because this is the one I can see. The other guy's behind a tree. So, I'm gonna go ahead and crack that whip. Dum, 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 dum.
Okay.
A 12?
12 will bounce off its solid hide, unfortunately.
Oh, off a solid hide. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try to crack the whip yet again.
Crack that whip.
Boom.
15 is exactly what you need to hit it.
Hot doog. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and crack that whip for 5 slashing damage, and then
All right.
I want to go ahead magical slashing damage, by the way. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make you make a. Oh God, why? Okay, sorry. Taking a moment and trying to figure out what my life is. I need you to make, was it Constitution? Yes, Constitution saving throw, if you'd be so kind, as I use a stunning strike, burning a key point.
All right. Cool. Constitution saving throw. Oops, that's a wisdom. Con. I've got a 20 on the result.
Oh my
Sorry.
God! Somebody showed up today. Okay.
Oh, no.
And then I'm gonna take the. Oh, I'm such a fool. I moved in way too close because I was using the whip. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and pull back 5
Okay.
feet, burning key point to disengage.
Okay, to there. Anything
Yes.
else for you, Cyvor?
No, that is me.
The start. Let's see. Nope, that is good. So it is going to look at you in retribution, and its eyes seem to just pierce through you as it uses its withering gaze. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What? Making me do the thing I just made?
You're too far from me.
Con save, right? Alright.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully I con.
See, Jeswaldo has learned. He came back.
19 for that con save.
Okay. You take 13 points of necrotic damage.
What? Okay.
This one moves to here, looks around and sees you, the one who initiated the combat, Mr. Jeswaldo, and he will actually move to here and do
That
this.
cheering was very inappropriate.
And will do the same thing. I
that
need you to
come
make a
from?
Constitution save, Jeswaldo.
Constitution saving throw, very bad. All right. Oh, I've rolled a 7.
You're also too far away from me.
Oh.
All right. You take a full damage of a terrible roll, a 16 points of necrotic damage.
No, that's not bad. And is that something I can apply uncanny dodge to? Is it a ranged attack? No, it's
it
a
is
con
not
save.
an
No.
attack because
Got
it did not
Yep,
make an
yep,
attack
yep.
roll.
Gotcha.
All right, so anyone within 30 feet of it then, which is, oh, look at that, the whole party. It is going to sort of, its mouth is going to open a bit wider, and you get this sinking feeling that if it wanted to, it could devour your entire essence. It uses its aura of annihilation to cause 5 necrotic damage to all of you.
That's gross.
Ow.
No, thank you.
Maris, it's your turn.
No save,
Really?
I take it.
No
Really
save.
rude.
We've still got temporary hit points, by the way, just so you know that.
Oh yeah. Do we?
Yeah.
Are they starting with the 10 hit points that I gave them?
Yes.
Hey. Okay. Cool. So Maris will cast some cutie bless at 5th level for all of her friendos.
Wow.
Yay!
So,
Thank you.
oh my god, of course, that's what clerics do. I found out on my journey. So I will.
Reading kids.
It has been cast.
All right.
Blessed.
You are all feeling inspired by Saloon. All right, Jeswaldo, I need you to make a while you start your turn, you see that its eyes look in your direction, and you feel that intense gaze. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn,
All right.
unless you choose to avert your eyes for the entirety of your turn.
This is the one that is directly to my north.
Either one of them,
West,
it
either
is
one of
a
them.
feature of them, so they both have scary eyes.
They both have scary eyes.
Scary eyes.
Yeah, I am not confident with the. Well, no, I have the bless, right?
You do.
Let's roll the dice. Here we go. Con save.
They do tell a
11 plus 4. D4 for bless.
A D4.
So that is going to be a 14.
Okay. You. Let's see. You are fine.
Yes.
And it's your turn. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought that was all I had to do. All right.
It's your turn. This was
Yes.
unless you want to be done with your turn. That's
No,
fine
of
with
course
me,
not.
too.
I am going to run past the boy. Ha! And attack again with my rapier.
You are averting your eyes. Please roll at disadvantage.
So a disadvantage. I wish I had remembered that in a moment. So that is a 17. So 17 is the lowest I have rolled.
Okay, that hits. You
32
have
points of-
disadvantage and no advantage, so that does
Oh.
cancel your sneak attack, correct?
12 points of piercing. It does, yes. So and then I will use the bonus action to dash back. And I'm going to go a little further behind the tree this time.
Okay. Let's double check. Athelflaed, you are in 30 feet of it. I need you to either make a choice to avert your eyes or to make a Constitution saving throw, and it's against its death gaze.
I'm going to make a con save.
Let's see it.
Does that and then I have that +1 on saves. Which,
You're also within 10 feet of me, so you have +4 to that.
Okay.
so I actually have a 10
Did you?
+4 +1 because I have the +1. It doesn't look
Okay,
like it went
gotcha.
on a roll.
That is still a failure, though.
Well, I do have the bless.
Okay.
I don't want to burn it, but I will.
Let's see how high you can push. Well,
You've
get
got it every
permanently,
round.
So.
Yeah, but
Wow, from a 5 up to a 14, that is a success. You take no.
How did that happen?
Damage. But you can take your turn normally.
Okay, then I will go for the one that everybody else is ganging up on, rightfully so. That one, and I will Hunter's Mark that B.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark, and then after I do that, I will click on my longbow, not my rapier, and get 2 attacks.
Natural 1 will miss, but the 22 will hit. Are you doing the one further away or the one closer to you again? Just remind me.
The one further.
Okay, very good. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah.
It is resistant to the necrotic damage of your. No, that's not necrotic damage. Hunter's Mark is just extra damage. My bad. So it takes 10 points of piercing damage. Anything else for you, Athelflaed?
It takes 10 points of piercing damage?
Because of your Hunter's Mark.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Anything
yes.
else?
That's it.
Cool. The creature over here moves to regard all of you. Looks towards Cyvor and begins to cast a spell at him. I need Cyvor to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay. See, so I've got
Counter spell?
15, and then I'm gonna use my
15 already succeeds.
But I mean, I shan't.
Nothing happened.
You get bless on every roll, so you don't need to conserve it.
Oh, well then.
Linus, it is your turn.
Okay. Do I need to roll con save first?
Yes, you do.
I will do that first then.
You always roll well on con saves. You can act normally.
21
Yes.
plus bless.
And again, just let me know. You can either roll a con save or avert your eyes for your whole turn. Just, yeah.
I will roll a con save. He will look at the first one and realize that one doesn't really bother him with the death stare, and then look at the other one and speak the words "Animo flagulum," and will cast. I need a DC 17 intelligence save from both of your creatures, sir.
On the 2 in front there?
Yep.
Gotcha. What spell is this that you are casting?
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Ooh.
Very cool.
It is.
There's a lot of whipping happening today.
I have a 13 and a 16.
I need to get a whip.
Both foul
Crack
and
that
take
whip.
10 psychic damage.
Okay.
And,
Release the Kraken.
And for... Until the end, take the... Where is it? Lash out. Target must make an intelligence save for a failed save. Takes 3d10. Can't take a reaction to the next turn. End of next turn. On your next turn, you must either choose to move, take an action, or a bonus action. Only one.
Very cool. So it is debilitated by this blast of psychic energy. In fact, you see the one that has been most damaged. Its jaw starts to kind of jitter all over the place and then shuts abruptly. And then the neck kind of twists sideways and it falls limp onto the ground from that damage.
I am no man.
Exactly like that.
Suck it,
Claire, I need you to make a
move
save.
back.
Okay,
Okay,
gotcha.
I will attempt the save. Hot.
You are
shit.
with a
Natural
29.
20.
You're super fine. So
Okay, I have a technical question that my brain is failing me on. If I
Sure.
take an attack action, can I move between attacks?
yes,
Okay, thank you. Just literally could not remember that. And then how far away is that? That's okay. Probably not going to matter, but that's okay. I am going to. Oh no, yeah, he's close enough. I ask for no reason. I'm going to run up over there.
okay. You run up to this
And-
corpse-like shriveled creature with this long, extended mouth looking at you.
That is grody. I don't
Yum.
appreciate that. I would like to vow of enmity this creature as
Okay.
a bonus action to gain advantage on my attack rolls.
Go for it.
And then I will attempt to slash him with my greatsword. I mean, not my greatsword, my longsword.
It's still pretty great. 22
it is
hits.
still pretty great. And because I'm a paladin, and this is what paladins do, I'm gonna pump a second level spell slot of smite into that. So
Okay.
we have that plus that. So 11 plus 9 is nope, it's more damage than that. I'm a dum-dum. 27 damage.
Okay, so
on
you
my
guys
smite.
see Claire stride forward to this thing. And as she brings her sword to bear on the enemy, the blade whistles through the air and time begins to slow. You see her eyes, satisfied and sparkling with the power of Saloon, and the blade shimmers with a silver energy as it sings forward. Clear as a bell, the righteous tone echoes into the forest.
To smite on someone is what I love. When fighting one, I'm disdain for love. My sword is shining, it's made of light. Oh, to smite on someone feels right. Beatdowns and kills here you'll find for free. Two runs until you're a ghost to me. I say a prayer and I roar to strike. Oh, a crit, that's the ruin us might. True evil resisted and torn apart, as long as you're 10 feet away. But while helping my friends not go squish can feel nice, there's nothing compares to all those extra dice. Beatdowns and kills here you'll find for free. Two runs until you're a ghost to me. You cannot hide from my divine sight, and that's right. I'm going to smite, to smite, to smite.
And that mighty blade crushes down upon your enemy.
So I happened to notice Z reminding me, I don't know if intentionally or not, that there's a dex extra D8 against this thing if it's undead. So have another 8 points of damage.
Okay, total that up for me, please, because
All right, so we have to do the song again.
smiling too
No.
hard to math out.
35.
35. Ooh, yes.
Oh, that was my first attack. Can I do it again?
All right, roll that again. All right.
Dang.
Yes, make your second attack.
Thank you. Oh, it's the same. Is this a 13 hit? Probably not.
It does not.
Wait, does Bless go against attacks?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's exciting.
Roll it.
How about 16?
16 will do it.
Delightful. Have some more smite.
Yeah.
Approximately 4 more D8 worth.
Everyone sits a bit on their heels, like, oh, I can relax again one month. So, oh no, it's just regular speed.
So another 37 damage.
Cool. Another 37?
Yeah, so 35 and then 37.
Okay.
My drink everywhere.
You slay this creature with absolute impunity. Your sword cutting first a limb almost from its shoulder, and then you bring the sword around to bear across the neck, and it crumples under your blow.
Feels so good.
Anything else from Claire?
I'm gonna look over at the glowy green dude across the way and be like, "You want some of this?"
Akantha, it is your turn.
Okay, so I am going to blast through my 2, and I am going to wild shape into an earth elemental.
Cool.
A-team.
And you're gonna see her just jump up and just get pumped after that awesome song, and just and then she just shoots up in size, like from like 3 feet to 12, and this huge mound of rock and earth.
Cool. I will put a token on for that right now. I wasn't prepared, but I Googled really well, so there's a earth elemental. Go ahead and just let me know where you want to move it. And
Superior Googling.
Indeed.
Okay. I can
And the perils of
move.
having a wild shapen druid in the party. I just...
And you never know what I'm going to turn into. I'm going to go ahead and move my 30 feet. And that's really all I can do.
What? Oh,
you're just a little short from getting to
Yeah.
that enemy, unfortunately.
Just a little bit.
Ugh.
But I can stand there and just wait.
Do you not have
menacingly.
reach?
I
That's a large
do
creature.
not. I can use slam attack, but that
what's
is
the
it.
what's the reach on it though? Are you 5 or 10 feet?
10 feet.
Oh, you can attack it.
10
Yeah.
feet! Yes.
Good job, guys.
Yes.
To the land, your
You
arms
guys
are
rock. I am just gonna lay the smack down and just go and
Go for
just plop it. Come on.
To smash on someone.
10 will
24 to
hit.
hit.
No, this one's clearly for those
Or
about to rock.
24 will hit.
Oh, right.
10 damage, I'm assuming.
So 10 damage is my giant just rock hand comes slamming down, and then I
You
get
see a tendril of this energy kind of pulsate, and you hear one of the dark elves cry out in absolute pain and anguish. Tied to the rock.
oh no. I mean, oh no. Running missile.
Hey, look.
Trying to hit it again to get rid of it.
Okay. Ooh, 17 damage. That's a lot. And as you bring your fists down upon him, he seems to, you noticed a bit with this first one, but as you bring a hard fist down on its shoulder, which should break a clavicle or something, you see again this energy pulse out, and you hear one of the dark elves cry as you see its chest beating, boom, 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 and then there's almost a, as if inside its skin, its heart burst and it slumps down against the rock. The Deathlock seems unharmed, as now he has 3 tendrils of energy reaching back to these dark elves.
I'm just gonna look at the others, and that's it for my turn.
Cyvor, you are up.
So the thing just turns like.
I hit him with a rock.
Yeah. Exactly.
It was a big rock.
God, yes. Well, crap. Okay, that is dumb, and I hate it. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and use my superiority dice to take my one of my attack actions,
Okay.
and give it to Elaine. One second while I check my notes to make sure I'm totally not. Ah, damn it. No, never mind. Scratch that. It's got to be a weapon attack. Okay, then. So, that plan sucks, and that's gone. Can't hurt him without hurting the elves. Don't want to hurt the elves. Guys, this sucks.
What are we doing, Cyvor?
Cyborg is going to move up to range with the rock elemental, and you know what? He's going to go ahead and take a whip crack at this guy.
Mm-hmm. 24 will hit.
24 will hit. Lovely. He can take 8 slashy damage if he can, and then I'm going to burn a key point to see if I can't get him to stun. So con save, please.
Okay. I've got a 16.
Oh, you bastard.
Sorry, bud.
So close. It's all right. It's all right. Then, because I don't want to hurt these elves, I'm going to kind of just look at the rock, look at the guy, look at the rock, look at the guy, and be like, I don't know what to do. So
they are tied onto this rock, you see, and then there are 3 tendrils of energy.
Oh, they're tied to the rock?
Yes.
Oh, well, hell's bells. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and hang on a second. So that is...
And this one, the closest one to you, did cry out in pain when you hit the creature. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So then I'm going to go ahead and take the rest of my movement, which... Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and land. I'm going to fly over there and land next to these guys.
Okay.
And then I know I've already taken my action this turn, DM. So I'm going to start prepping to try to cut these guys loose.
Gotcha. Maris, it's your turn.
Okay. Maris, like, I don't know, sends Cyborg good vibes. I know you tried your best. And she will cast. Let's do my favorite thing and, cast some fire. The flaming sphere, I think. No, fireball. No, flaming sphere.
What?
Flaming sphere.
What did we do?
Scorching ray. There it is. I can create a lot of fire randomly, and I'm very into it. But I don't want it to be the kind that could burn down other people that we don't.
Please don't be an arsonist.
All right. So you're attacking the thing here.
Yeah, I'ma hit it. So I need to be within 120 feet. So am I good staying where I am?
Yep, absolutely.
Dope. Okay, and I will beep boop bop.
Make those
cast.
Attacks.
Oh man, I will.
You're gonna kill the elves.
Calling the radiance of her goddess, Maris sends out a number of fiery bolts.
So there's one.
There's one. What level are you casting it?
I'm gonna cast it at 4.
Ooh. Okay, so go ahead and roll 6. Yeah.
Oh
no.
What?
Random little ditties that we hum are just an extra part of course.
Yeah.
Kind of par for the course normally.
It's the sauce on this pound cake, let me tell you. All right.
Wait, is that 1?
They've all hit
2,
so far.
3, 4, 5. I get 1 more.
And as these bolts begin to hit him, you hear, as if burning, one of the elves cry out in pain from the rock.
Oh my god!
Look what you did.
And then the last one misses, which is kind of apropos for that realization.
Oh my god! I'm sorry!
20,
I regret everything.
28, 31 points of damage, and you see this one perish. Also looks like his heart bursts inside of his.
God.
So we gotta cut these dudes free first.
Sorry, I'm just trying to help.
Deswaldo, you
Does he
are
look damaged at all?
very little.
So okay, so they're absorbing most of the damage.
Yes.
Then. Okay.
Let me see something. If I were to cast a spell upon myself that took 1 action to cast, would I
Yes.
be able to use anything that I had left to untie one of these elves?
Unless you were that's pretty much reserved for the thief, fast hands.
All right. Yes, of course. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Rats. I cannot get there. So, I will not burn the spell slot. And instead, I am going to move to here, and as I do, I am going to use panache on this creature who has the scepter. And I'm going to say, you know, if you wanted to keep yourself alive, you should have used something more hearty than elves. Why don't you try me? And he will need to make an insight check against my persuasion check.
Okay. He tries to do so. Let's see.
24 is what I have rolled.
He cannot beat that. He's
All
got a
right.
9. So
and I am going to then continue my movement down to here, out of his line of sight.
And what is the result of that?
He has a disadvantage to attack anyone but me for the next minute.
Okay. So you all see... Jade, you all see Jeswaldo step forward to address this undead enemy. And as he poses, something about his voice, something about his poise isn't simply charming or disarming. It borders on nigh irresistibly interesting. The eyes look in his direction, and the laughing fades to silence for a bit as this roguish man steps forth, completely stealing the attention of all gathered here in this small arena.
A charming smile and panache, a brace of rapiers in my sash, a poncy hat and fine mustache, and so Gesualdo greets the day. Ole, I kill with one deadly swish. I'm slippery fast, just like a fish. My accent vaguely sounds Spanish. Yo soy Gesualdo, que hombre, ole. No one can resist my piercing eyes and manly frame. And I have an ego that is longer than my name. But despite my manner, it is all mostly pretense. And there's nothing I wouldn't dare to try to save my friends. So when you're stranded in the mist and got in Strahd royally pissed, you can rely on this duelist whose wit is sharp as his sword. Ole. Temple, I encountered lots of strife. And I made a bargain to bring Maris back to life. Then my handsome features all began to twist and rot. I began to scheme. I began to plan a shameful plot. I know. A dark and brooding guy, a guy who evil gave a try. I thought that he would surely die, but no, Gesualdo's here to stay. Ole!
And seemingly just disarmed, distracted, confused, maybe all of those things together, but decidedly impressed. Sorry, wow, something is happening outside my window there. He can't take his eyes off you, this undead creature. All right. Cool. Now that is your anything else on the rest of your turn there?
I think it's I think I needed to use
the action for that.
Yeah. I guess I can use my bonus action to hide?
Sure, if you'd like.
Well, why not? Why not, is what I say to that. On this hiding roll, I have rolled a 15.
Okay, you feel hidden. And would you look at that? It's his turn. And he looks around.
You skipped Ethelflad.
Did I? I did. Sorry, Ethelflad. It's your turn.
It's okay. I guess I went stealth too. Oops.
I know.
I'm not gonna do anything fancy. I will.
Just a reminder, you can move your hunter's mark without using a spell slot, since the original target died.
Yes, kill those elves.
That's what I was like, not gonna use that right now.
Okay.
But it doesn't
Shoot the
say that I
rope.
have to. Do I have like pinpoint precision? I didn't think I did in 5e.
Okay, so they're 75
without
feet away
Mhm.
and bound by these ropes all over their body. Shooting just the rope would be inordinately difficult. Not impossible, but it very, very difficult, and the ramifications of which I don't think I need to explain.
Don't take my advice. My advice is bad advice.
I know this was like I'm just gonna ask just to be clear, but I wasn't planning on
But
that.
maybe that was the bad advice.
Oh God.
Did not take the good advice. The bad.
What are we doing, Athelflad?
I'm gonna cast force. Why is there force on that? I'm gonna cast Zephyr Strike and increase my movement by 30 feet, which will take me, where am I? Take me over to the rocks, closer to the elves, and see if I can help save a few of my cousins.
Well, you've only got a couple left, so.
How dare you?
Once removed on your mother's side.
How dare you guys? You don't know.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Doubled your
So-
movement and dashed up there. What else?
I think that's is that it? Does the Zephyr Strike is a bonus action and then the dash is my action, right?
Oh yeah. So, and your speed is increased by 30, so you can get all the way over to them.
Is it because I thought I
Dashing
moved
is your action.
to
No,
60? Oh no, yeah, dash.
yeah. So you
Oh.
can 60 and then do another 60 because you have a 60-foot movement speed, so you can get all the way there. But you don't have an action.
You got a
to use
60 foot
beyond this.
movement speed? Damn.
Only with this spell.
Okay.
Okay, yes. My turn is much running. Thank you.
Got it. Now it is his turn. And he is going to turn around and look at you. And he does have disadvantage on this attack, but he is going to extend his scepter in your direction, and sort of little green bolts will shoot out towards you, Athelflad. I have a 24 at disadvantage.
Oh,
I
that is
know.
cheating.
You rolled a 19 and an 18 on the die.
I can't count the spell.
Please make a strength saving throw as you take 22.
Wait.
What's up?
I heard the C word.
It is a ranged spell attack. It is not a spell.
Oh,
I didn't hear the C word.
Sorry. There's no spell to counter.
continue.
Athelflad, I need you to make a strength saving throw. Please.
You've got bless. It's fine.
You're pretty good on strength saving throws.
And my +1 on all of
You
my
need that
saves.
+1, and that's all you need to get to the 16, which is the save.
Mm,
So these
Wow.
tendrils extend out of the ground and try to bind you together and actually bind you to the rock to include you in the ritual, but they're not able to do so.
I'm not that
You
kind of
simply
elf.
take the 22 points of necrotic damage,
Oh. Okay, I'll take that.
and it will walk then towards you menacingly. Elymas, it's your turn.
Okay, I will move 30 feet forward. So, wrong thingy majig. So it's 5, 10, 15, 25, 20, 25, 30 to there. And I will look to him and attempt to spell magic, which is
Magicia Lucius Anusus Rica.
As he sees that, he turns in your direction, sensing the disruption in the weave of his ritual, and he turns around and makes a swift gesture and speaks some words and attempts to counterspell you.
I can't counter him, can I? So
You can.
You can counter a counter spell.
Yeah.
even though I've just cast.
Mm-hmm.
I will do so.
It's
Then
a reaction.
I will do
All right.
so.
So you see this brief magical duel happen here. Elymas waving his hands and chanting, and the flickering energy begins to fade that is cascading between the scepter and the rock. And then you see him turn around and begin to try to abjure that, and your friend Elymas takes the initiative to end it all with his own counterspell. The spell goes off, and the tendrils kind of fade, and he looks over in all of your direction.
Now you
angry.
can shoot him.
That's the same look that Peter actually in real life gives. I know that look. That's the you just counterspelled my spell DM look.
Yep. Claire, you're up.
Lovely. I am unfortunately like just 5 feet further away from him than I can run. So
Puff it.
Clank, 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 clank.
No, I'm just gonna poof over there with a bonus action of Misty Step, and then walk up to him, briefly clanking.
The prestige.
And
All right.
I will, yes, the prestige. And I will attack him with my longsword. Maybe. Not with a 1 though.
Natural 1 isn't gonna do it.
Yeah, so we're gonna
Automatic
try that.
miss.
We're gonna try that shit again. That's depressing.
That's D&D.
It's a natural 20.
Jesus!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes,
Oh my god.
It's gonna kill another elf.
Hey,
I
No, the
thought that
spell's
magic was
broken.
gone.
It is. The tendrils seem to have faded.
Okay. Well, I'm either gonna murder a lot of people today, or I'm not. So,
Fridays,
so
am I
there's
right?
the regular
Yeah,
thing,
you
and then I
gotta
have a
crack
level
a few eggs to
2.
make an omelet.
I have a level 2
And I'm
smite
in the mood
coming
for an
in.
omelet.
Yum.
So I've got 12, and then roll.
It needed to come. I thought I did it again. Because I have 8d8.
I'm seeing
additional.
52 points of damage there.
I just keep seeing dice
Plus
being
one.
rolled. What is happening?
Oh, sorry. Okay, that third set shouldn't have come in. So 12 plus 22 plus 18. So yeah, 52.
A mighty strike as Claire disappears into a moonlit mist and then reappears 5 feet from it, charges forward and brutally misses, and then strikes the second time with absolute
I tripped.
precision.
It weren't a miss, it was
Winds
a
up.
feint.
Daggers
Wind up.
backwards
She was
under
winding
that
up.
strike, and then turns its attention towards you.
Yeah, fuck off.
She murdered him with a handful of dice.
Anything else for you? I think?
I'm gonna just be like, that's it. You know, this is your death today. You know, but like with a look. You know, not with words, because I just tripped.
I'm already dead. And Akantha, it's your turn.
I really want to know what that look is like, Claire. Is it like you're smizing? Like what?
Yeah.
Smite Zine.
You're smiting?
Yeah.
Okay,
Amazing. That's a new
Giving him
one.
those smitesy eyes. Yeah.
Being the other half of the A team in peril, Rockantha lunges forward.
Rockantha!
Ah,
Live for you tonight. We have.
I want to swoop her up gently and get her out of harm's way since I'm massive.
Who is that?
Oh,
I'm going for
Me?
April Red. Yes.
for the other
Oh,
half of the
okay.
A team.
So you can get
Exactly.
over
You're a little
here.
far away from her.
No,
She's got
I'm
reach.
Rockantha.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
No. I'm Rockantha.
You can get to here,
Rockantha.
and you could. She might fall a bit. You could move her over to here if she can sense to being grappled
Oh, she
that
can
way.
she can sit on my shoulders as long as she can hold on while I go smite bad dude over here.
Okay. Well, Ethelflaed is kind of out of the way already, but yeah, you kind of interpose yourself between Ethelflaed and the enemy, and then what do you do?
Okay, I want to slam the bad guy. Let's go.
Make those slam attacks.
Yes,
Boom,
we are
boom.
going back to the slam attacks. Wham! Come on, smush!
26 is absolutely a hit.
Yes.
Are your attacks magical? Are you a moon druid? Do you have?
I am a forced. No. What am I? What the crap am I?
What type of druid? I think I'm trying to see if your
What
attacks
am
are
I?
magical damage.
What am
What am
I?
I? What?
Chat.
Rock Cantha!
I don't know druids. What circle are you? That's what I'm asking.
Moon druid, taller than a man.
You're a circle of the moon, right?
Yeah. Yes, I am. Circle of the moon. Yes. Moon
Okay.
magic.
So your attacks are considered magical in your forms. So very good strike for the first one. It hits. Go ahead and do the
You're a
second one.
magic rock.
I'm a magic rock.
Yes, she is.
Except that comes out as
Well.
Better sleep than never.
Oh.
Oh, another natural one. We've had a lot of those. Unfortunately, with that, you will take another wide, sort of arcing right hook, and it will duck under it.
Ah, not my head.
Almost don't take her for granted.
All right, what's next,
Oh,
Akantha? I think that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yep. I'm just in front of Aethelflad. Just.
All right. Cyvor, up to you again.
Fan-freaking-tastic. I would like to take... DM, can I use one of my attacks to cut the elf in front of me free?
Yes.
I was gonna say, don't cut that elf.
I'm going to cut this elf right here. No, I'm gonna cut this elf free and be like, get away from this rock. And then...
and he kind of stumbles down. He will try to do so.
And then I'm going to burn my superiority dice and say, Claire, hit him again! And so using my superiority die, which is a d6. Okay, so you get to add 2 to your roll as well. Claire, you get, if you have your reaction, you can now attack.
Yeah. Amazing. Okay, that's very exciting.
And you get to add a 2.
Him again. Okay.
Happily. So +2 to that, so 19.
+2 plus the bless if you want to as well.
Yes, plus. Because why not?
Absolutely hits.
Plus.
Yay! So you know that there's going to be a smite coming here. So just.
I mean, that's what I did. Yeah.
Bear with me. So that's a first level slot. So that's going to be a 3 more d8 of damage. So 25 more damage.
25. Okay. Cool. It is
Thanks,
starting to
dude.
look quite weakened.
And that's my turn. Good job!
Thanks.
Maris, you're up.
Okay.
How proud of you?
So the first thing that Maris will do is take her movement so she can get closer to hopefully when they're freed. Try to fix some of the mess she made.
About your friends.
I'm sorry. And oh my god, you guys, I died, but I'm gonna help these people not die. So beep dop boop. So if am I close enough to do Toll the Dead on the meanie? 60 feet?
Yes.
Dope. So that is what I will do.
Wisdom saving throw, I believe.
Yes.
I've got a 13, which I believe is a failure. Go ahead and roll your damage.
It does fail, yes. 22.
22, nice hit. That is the d12s, yeah.
It's necrotic.
It doesn't seem to take the full amount of damage. It does damage it a bit. You hear this gong, this sort of resonant bell as opposed to the sort of clean cutting ringing of Claire's sword. This is a resonant gong bell, and its armor begins to crumple and hiss a bit under it as it calls out. And anything else from you?
I'm not sorry. That's all she says. Her turn's over.
Gesualdo.
Wow. So where on this formation here would I be able to cross up?
Any point basically, but the ramp is going to have to use a climb, which is just going to be difficult terrain. It's just loose dirt, but you can climb
Could
up
I potentially use my acrobatic skill to get myself up right here without using the difficult terrain?
To get right there?
No, I want to. So I was here, so 5'10". I want to jump up here as opposed to having to go around the ramp.
You go ahead and make a try. Yes.
I have rolled a 16.
That'll do it.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hello, Claire. And I will attack him with my rapier. Use the bonus action dash, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So that is hitting AC 26, doing 29 points of piercing damage.
Very cool. As you stab at it, you see its grip loosen on this scepter, which falls from its hands. Jeswaldo, how do you dispatch this foe from the Amber Temple?
I come running up next to Claire, and I just, from 10 feet away, I just do a huge lunge, coming in very low, and bring the rapier up, just right through the thing's jaw into his brain. You might be dead, but I think you need this. And I move it around in his brain a little bit before pulling it out.
Yeah, so his blade kind of comes out through one of the eye sockets, and as he twists it around, it mostly just kicks up some bone dust, and you see the skull begin to crack within the helmet. Kind of into two pieces, it rattles around a bit as the form collapses, limp, no longer reanimated. And then we hit the end of that combat.
Fist bump. Jeswaldo.
Fist bump. I look to the elves. You are saved.
I guess
One of
I
them.
will uncut the one that's left.
Okay.
Uncut?
She
about to get uncut.
Oh no.
She the other one kind of, the male just kind of sits and breathes heavily. He looks to have been slightly damaged, like he was going to be the next one that would have died had you continued to go. The other one gets up and she kind of grits her teeth and walks up and spits on the creature. And then, thank you for saving me.
You're very welcome.
Sorry about your friends.
Sorry about your friends! Maris yells.
They were dead anyway. Along with me, had you not intervened. I cannot blame you. And then she reaches down and takes the chain and the amber pendant and yanks it off and holds it up and looks at it. This is the second one, you know. Much stronger than the first. Another one came down from the mountains, wearing something like this. Strange.
What is your name?
Excuse me, how rude of me. My name is Patrina.
I am Gesualdo Tocaremo La Tomba del Fuego Santa Melipa Zacateca de Hotelesa de Cruz de la Rosa at your service.
That is quite a mouthful.
I'm Claire.
Yes.
That's not
That
a
is
mouthful.
less of a mouthful. Thank you.
Yeah.
But it is an honor to meet you, Gesualdo. I apologize. I
Commander
cannot
of the
repeat
Silver
your
Seven.
honorific. But I am nonetheless very grateful to you. Now, I think I must go, you understand. She tucks the amber pendant into her pouch, and I don't think there's any type of magic on it or anything like that, but I would have this as recompense.
This other elf here, it wouldn't happen to be your brother, would he?
Casimir? No.
Just curious.
But I should go see him. Excuse me. And she scurries off. You see in front of you this broken form, bits of armor and such, and now, having fallen away from the scepter, is what looks to be a green gem. At least part of one. Almost the size of a loaf of bread, or half of one. But it has a very jagged edge, as if it's been sundered in two. The other half of it laying somewhere else.
Did we not encounter a rather large green gem at the winery?
You did.
Does this maybe look like half of a similar gem?
Yes.
Oh God!
Oh,
Blair with the notes.
Yeah, that was out of
Yeah.
my brain.
And you hear the voice again of the old woman from Berez. Yes, they use it to grow their crops. I used it for much different purposes.
You did say
You
there were
have
3 of
done
them.
well so far. I was seeking power for power's sake, but what I saw here inspired me. On to the next. And the sunlight, the soft light that was here, rapidly cascades into darkness. A swirling mist starts to whirlpool around where you are till the ground is invisible and finally up the hill. Maris, as this mist begins to kick up around you, the last thing you see, excuse me, guys, one moment, as you are being surrounded by mists here. The mists swirl up once again, and the last thing you see as the blackness begins to take hold is the handsome form of Gesualdo turning your direction. The sight in a moment takes you back to the first night you met him as he stumbled into the light of your campfire, intoxicated yet composed and disarmingly handsome. Then the memories begin to flood forward. In an instant you think the Amber Temple, the golem's foot heavy on your chest, and Jezzy there through it all.
I open my eyes. I'm in a strange place now. It's cold all around me. I can hardly see. At least I have Claire. She's been my companion. Alone in Barovia, I do not like to be. Suddenly Jezzy appears through the dense fog. He's tall and he's handsome. He smokes that cool pipe. Suddenly Jezzy is teaching me to speak with cat-like reflexes. Jezzy's my type. We're in this strange house. There's vamps all around us. Jezzy's been weird. He saved my life in the Amber Temple. Since then I felt fine, but for Jez I'm afeared. Suddenly Jezzy is acting all evil. He's being cagey. He ditched his great hat. Suddenly Jezzy is lying to all of us. He's completely different. What's up with that? We're in Strahd's basement. Who are those randos making a mess? I have to save Jezzy. It seems he's betrayed us, but I know in my heart that Jezzy's the best. Suddenly Jezzy, it seems that he sees me. Suddenly Jezzy is changing his tune. Jezzy
And with that brief moment, though this experience be very strange, Maris, you feel assured, knowing that Jezzy is there on the other side of the mist. And
Always.
on the other side, you emerge.
And behind
again,
you, Maris.
Again, in a forest, this one darker, closer to evening than you were before. I had to seek the second half of the gem. I divined its location, but required a guide. The one from before. Yes, he would do. A dream. You see, I needed this for a gift for my son. But we needed to be subtle about it. There's more to say, but later. And as the party sits here before heading into the next portion of their dream, their bodies sit limp in a pile in Berez, surrounded by scarecrows. Baba Yaga in meditation above in her hut, and far off in the castle of Ravenloft, a vampire lord paces the ramparts. He looks to two gibbets hanging from his highest towers, one containing the frail form of a wizard who is the party's ally, the other containing a more defiant body, that of Esmeralda Davenir. He looks between them, thinking of the vengeance that he would bring upon them. And yet, his mind is distracted. As he stands, he surveys the foggy land beyond, and Strahd cannot help but find himself quite distracted. He thumbs through a deck of Taroka cards absent-mindedly, remembering the day Tatiana's soul was reunited with her true love in a holy pool in the village of Kresk, beyond his grasp, forever this time. Gesualdo's taunts, the insolence of this group of adventurers, but most of all, Tatiana, gone for good. All these thoughts begin to swirl together, and a storm begins to brew in the Dark Lord's heart. I had her. Her throat was bare beneath my hand. No, I had her. Her throat was there. Now she'll never come again. Why did I wait? Now she's in the lake, and she'll never come again. There's a hole in Shadowfell, a great black pit, and it's filled with souls who are filled with shit, and ignorant adventurers are questing through it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, dear observer, tell you why. Because in all of the whole of Faerun, dear observer, there are two types of being, only two. There's the one staying put in their proper place, and the one meddling, bringing disgrace. Look at them, foolish mortals full of hope. No, they all deserve to die. They will soon know the fullness of my might. And so the life of the party will be made brief, for the rest on death will be a relief. They all deserve to die, and I'll never have Tatiana. No, I'll never hold my bride to be finished. All right, you, sir, looking fairly famished. Come and dine with your dear Lord Strahd. You, sir, too, sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. Who then You then? My cup is running dry. Come on, come on. Strahd is waiting. I want you bleeders. You then, anybody. Barovia, now don't be shy. Not one neck. No, nor 10 necks. Nor 100 can assuage me. I will have you. And I will get them back even as they gloat. In the meantime, I'll practice on their allies' throats. And Irina's gone forever. And I'll never have Tatiana. But the work waits. The undead arise. And I'm full of joy. And we pan back to the adventurers in the past, in Shadowfell, or in Barovia.
Randomly, Cyvor finds himself applauding. He doesn't know why. It just feels right.
My hands are moving on their
Yes.
own.
It must be a cause of the mist.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop. Now I'm doing it. What? What are you? Stop it.
Barry slaps
like yawning.
Jeswaldo's hand.
Guess I have panache too.
One sec. And as you continue down this path, being led by your dark elf guide, you hear a voice. What's that?
Can they not hear us?
Hello?
Is there a problem?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
Oh, we
Oh,
All right,
okay.
we're good.
And there is, you hear the voice again. It said, I located the farmhouse, generally. But as I said, I needed a guide. So he brought me this far. And you hear him say, this is cursed land. So I'm told. We all stay far from this place. We've told there are vicious things here, and, well, be careful. Especially the right side of the road as you go. There are, well, vipers and other things, and a few snakes. Dens of them. We've tried to root out and burn their nests in the past. Stamp on the eggs and such, but, you know, we haven't been successful. They've proliferated too fast. So, come this way.
I put a shoulder gently on I put a hand gently on Akantha's shoulder and just like hug her close.
No, snakes are friends. Don't do that.
Sure, he's just joking.
Yeah.
And he looks over his shoulder and he says, speaking up for little vipers, are you, girl? And he kind of looks down quizzically at you. You've got elves like you've got ears pointy like all these elves, but you look grown, not a child. What exactly are you? What is this witchcraft, and why do you speak up for these snakes?
Well, I'm a gnome. My name's Akantha, and my smile is cute and bright. Misty Raven loft is broken. To get out, we'll have to fight. Terrified, we'll get by. Snakes are friends, and so am I. We won't die. Snakes are friends, and so am The dark woods feels creepy, and the mountains are full of gold. primitive weed protection from the skull of Arjun Vaz. My friends are like my family, although I'm 3 feet tall. Mean old Strahd, I'll squeeze him bloody. That's my favorite animal. Terrified, we won't die. Snakes are friends and so am I. We won't die. Snakes are friends and so am I.
The dusk elf crosses his arms and, I see. Well, don't stray off the road regardless. There's a farmstead just up ahead. That is the one you're looking for. And he turns around and leaves you. Just ahead, around the corner, you can see, indeed, what is supposedly the location of the other half of the gem. But all you see is a small, sort of almost idyllic farmhouse.
Does this correspond to anything we've seen in Barovia?
Not even a little bit.
I don't think anyone could say anything about Barova is idyllic. Barova?
Well, I was just thinking that, just looking around, I'm trying to get my bearings as far as where we are now and where Barovia is. It's the past, but it's still this land, right? Or is this all some sort of bizarre dream? What is reality?
Are we really going to unpack that can of
I suppose not. Not today, at any rate. I put a pin in that.
Unpack all
Bears take
that.
a
DM, I have a question for you. So on this
Yeah.
lovely map that you have provided, there are several ladies.
There's a dude there too.
Yeah, I see a number of them. Where are we?
You guys are
compared
just
to
cresting
them?
this corner right now, and as
Yes.
you do, this woman right here, who looks like she was kind of sweeping the path, turns and sprints back to the house and kind of puts her back against the door, kind of almost sheepishly.
Fireball. No, I'm sorry.
We are not that far.
Always fireball.
We haven't burned anything down in at least 3 sessions. So.
Yeah.
I already lit some things on fire today.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
there
fire
it is.
today.
There it is. Okay.
She lit people on fire, not structures.
Okay, well,
And
Also lit the
um,
internet on fire. What?
So we should proceed forward.
Yeah.
as she does so, she bolts back to this house, and you hear the man, older, maybe in his 50s, kind of laughing, leaning on a shovel. Oh, don't mind her. And you, boy, please stay on the path. We have crops growing here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, is that
No
so?
treading through the garden?
What sort of crops are you growing?
Well,
Charming old man.
carrots, turnips.
Looks like some cabbage, maybe? That's nice.
Please stay on the path.
I'm sorry.
Difficult to grow around here?
No, not any more difficult than anything else, though. Hoeing will certainly put blisters on the palms.
So it's right here that we're not supposed to step. Right here, right?
Sorry. The hoeing will put blisters on the palm.
Just please stay on the path. We don't like people trotting through our gardens. We to sustain ourselves with this food.
Completely fair. We will not. I look at the group pointedly trample on the plants.
And this,
may I make an insight check to see if that is really what is going on here?
Sure.
I don't trust it.
This woman, too, kind of she looks like the youngest, kind of actually just slowly backs away from you guys, doesn't turn her face from you, and just backs up and then kind of goes against the household.
It was almost a natural 20, but instead it is a 13.
13. This one opens the door, ducks inside as you regard them.
DM, as that is happening, I would like to use a wee bit of divine sense.
Sure.
In this
One moment. As Gesualdo, you look at them and they maybe a bit odd, maybe a bit country, but compared to your upbringings, they're simple folk, but nothing off or necessarily sinister about them. They are acting strange, but
100% country and 0% rock and roll.
It's 100% country.
They're just
0% rock and roll.
And that's it.
So are they pinging?
And I basically told her.
Well, where are we, if I may ask?
Well, you're just south of the city of Falaki. This is our home.
Oh, and what would be the name of your homestead?
Well, I'm Arlton Athen. That's my name. So I suppose it's the Athen farmstead.
I like it. I am Gesualdo. And I look back at everybody and raise an eyebrow and sort of do a "you're welcome" nod.
I just don't think we have time for the song again. But yeah,
Do you need help? Is there any? We don't have any money.
Oh no, we were sent here for a guide.
No, the guide brought us here already.
Oh, we're the guide. I think, are we the old lady? I'm not sure who we are anymore.
That's okay, Cyborg. It's okay. You don't need to know any. No one needs to know anything.
Especially Maris.
Barovia.
Where brain cells go to die.
One person needs to know something.
And that's
figure it out right now.
Are you aware of any strong sources of magic on your homestead?
Magic? We're just farmers.
That may be the case, but we understand that there may be some dangerous source of magic here. You may not have encountered it directly, but we would like to ensure whether or not it's here.
Perhaps. I think I know of what you speak. Please, come inside. Okay. And he
did my divine sense anything? Or
no, you did. You extended it outward, and you did not. You did not sense any fiends or undead or celestials.
Okay. Let's go.
And he's kind of leaning with one shoulder up against the wall, and the daughter kind of does the same thing, and they gesture in for you to proceed in. She leads in. They open the door, revealing a simple but nice little home. There is a
lot more people here
standard, pretty typical hearth, some nice chairs. Another door leads into a different room, and another man standing, just kind of leaning up against the wall. He looks to be whittling on a piece of wood. And as you move towards it, moving past, the one beckoning you come in says, Mage.
Yes.
I think I might know what it is you seek. Please, may we? He kind of looks around nervously. May we speak in private?
Sure.
Come this way. And he walks over this direction. Please, we'll set out some food for you inside. Please go on in. We'll just be a moment. This is something we should discuss with a caster type, and one of those magi, And he kind of gestures for you all to go inside.
Are there other people out here with Elimus? I see another person over here.
Yep, she is just sort of leaning again against the house. So you have her leaning against the house. You have this guy who's kind of shouldering up against the house. The girl who's gone inside here is also again leaning against a wall. She is sort of touching this cabinet here. There's a woman stoking the fires. One you saw outside here, and this guy leaning against the door leading into this chamber. Everyone's kind of leaning against walls.
Yeah, I would like to. I would like to follow suit and lean against the wall here. And,
Oh yeah, these people are 150% country right there.
So casual.
So, is there a way to look as if I'm about to go inside, like maybe open the door and then close it, but as I do, hide in these bushes here?
Well, potentially. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand and followed by a stealth check.
Sleight of hand. The sleight of hand check is a... Not rolling. Oh, there it is, 21.
Okay. Pretty
And
solid
then
on the door.
I will stealth with a 22.
Everything pretty much checks out.
All right. Going to keep an eye on this.
Okay. These people begin to sort of mill about very oddly. And Gesualdo, as you step out there, you feel a crunch under your foot. Crunch. Crunch.
What am I crunching at the end?
You look down and you're standing in grass.
I want to reach down and put my hand where my foot is.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Oh, I'm very good at these. May I do it with advantage because I have seen illusions before?
No.
All right. Well, this could be something, but maybe not. Apparently, it is potentially something. 17?
17. You look around and it's weird how hard the grass is, but maybe Barovian grass, you didn't see a lot of grass before. You feel like, it must just be crunchy grass.
All right, crunchy grass. Not distressing at all.
And you feel hidden. Anyone else doing anything inside? Well, the guy is outside with Elymas.
I would like to address this lady leaning up the wall over here.
Okay.
And say, how's life on the homestead?
Oh. Good.
Do you like what you do here?
A lot of work. Winters are hard.
And what's your name?
Arlen?
Your name is also Arlen.
Arlene.
What's her name? And I point to this one over here.
Abby.
I was going,
This one.
Arlene?
And this fellow? Is this a man or a woman? I can't tell.
That's Xander.
Okay.
Come on. He kind of looks up. Keeps
Oh.
carving.
And I lean over to Cyborg and I'm like, I've got like the really, really big heebie-jeebies right now, but I can't put my finger on it.
Oh yeah, sus. Whole sus.
The sus.
Don't know what that means.
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay.
Hundo P. Super
Hundo P sus.
Yes.
So,
DM,
Elymas,
can
you
I-
see this girl begin to walk around the corner, and she disappears over here.
Okay.
And around the corner of the house. This one you've seen milling about, but you can't really see her and the man. Please, what I have to show you is over this way. Like you said, it's a very good farm. We're very fortunate, but I don't want any trouble, and please, just don't hurt us. Yes?
We have no intention of hurting you.
Okay.
Yet.
And he is kind of running his hand along the wall as he leads you. He's kind of just maintaining
I've noticed that they're all
contact with
touching
the
the
wall
wall.
of the house. And he kind of goes over to the corner. In the woodpile over here.
As I'm going across, I'm going to touch the house.
Okay, make an investigation check.
May I follow with the stealth roll?
You may. Elimus, you also notice a bit of crunch under your foot.
27.
That's nothing. The ground is, well, it's hard to work it, as you know. 27. Cool. There's a sort of sliminess that's like weird almost. Maybe it's sort of mold between the brick or whatever, but he seems to be running his hand along it as he goes around the house.
Mm-mm.
And he comes around the corner here and bids you to follow.
Not today, Satan.
Don't stick your hand in unknown wood piles.
Or slime.
He will speak the words.
Magicia deprehende el estricio.
And I will cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Your magic sense sends out, and you detect a massive illusion spell all around you.
No.
And the man comes around the corner and says, "What are you doing?
Bear with
Please, we haven't much time. Come."
Not much time. What do we need much time for? And then I speak the word.
Which words?
You muted yourself.
I pressed the wrong button.
Magicia Lucius Anusis Seneca.
Dispel magic.
Okay. Go ahead and make a caster level check.
I thought I might have to do that. And what's that? Just a D20 plus?
Plus your intelligence.
Oh, okay. So I'll just do an intelligence check.
No proficiency bonus, or?
No.
I will
You are
use a
unable to
lucky.
Okay.
Come on. Press it again. I am pressing it, but bear with.
Let's just double check.
I really need to get better about giving the bardic inspirations.
Natural
Oh,
20.
baby!
25.
Don't call it a comeback.
As this happens, the entirety of this terrain, the garden, the trees, the grass, begins to fade. You see, instead, a much different scene here. It
That
is darker.
explains the crunching.
Damn it, I knew it was bones. I could smell them.
There is
Are you
decay
hungry?
all over the place,
little bit.
and there are piles and piles of bones. The man looks over to you and says, "Too late." And his daughter squeezes through a crack in the brick, her entire body turning into almost a viscous goo, and then flowing out the other side and rematerializing in her body. And she looks at you, opens her mouth, and there is just this bright red gel inside her mouth. And we will roll initiative.
Honey.
Don't like that.
You gotta fly. You just gotta.
Don't like that at all.
Pillow.
The terrible effects of gingivitis.
Oh no! Yeah. Oh god.
All
That's
right. Where's my thing?
Sorry. Do you want to send this result to the track turner? No, I don't.
The track turner, huh?
Track turner?
All right,
time
everyone
turner.
on there?
Track turner, turn it along.
One,
Oh,
two,
God, that's
Oh,
even
much
four.
better. Much better.
I need
Ryan.
two more. I need two more initiative rolls as we continue here.
Okay, did I?
I don't see a Sigh of Or. Did you have your token selected?
I thought I thought I chose me. But
You do not get to participate.
all right.
Cybor, I choose you.
Oh my god.
That was interesting.
Did you both?
That was weird.
Wow.
It was like an echo.
Cyborg!
Okay. Giswaldo, you are the first to act.
Cyborg!
As this one, as they have stepped away, you see that there is this weird little like viscous strand that extends from this man's body to the house.
Ah, interesting. So is this a little tiny Maris I see in front of me?
Yes.
She's just chilling.
Sorry, I was having technical
You guys were
difficulties.
inside the house, I believe. So put you back.
I was really struggling, but I'm back.
I
Sorry.
leap forward.
Forward.
And I attack this one right here next to Elimus.
Okay.
With my rapier. I believe, am I attacking from stealth?
You crossed into absolutely open ground there?
Well, I went around like
and
ducking
actually
behind the plants and stuff like
even
that.
though
over here.
it turns directly to look at you.
All right, fair enough. So, have at you, thing. I have rolled a 25.
25 will hit.
I have done 28 points of piercing damage.
She kind of looks pained, but that's about it.
Elimus, I think it is a trap.
I don't reply.
Vlad.
I'm going to move to here, if I may. Yes, I'm going to move there.
Yep, that's fine. Athelflaed, you hear some kind of shouting outside. You hear Jade cast a spell, and you hear Giswaldo go "ha ha" or something. And
no, I very clearly yelled, "It is a trap."
Yeah, they yelled it's a trap. So
a trap. And if you will excuse me, I used the facilities.
Please go ahead.
Oh my god.
Our dice can't repel power of that magnitude.
All right. Athelflaed,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Since it is a trap.
It's the nearest one to me. I will hustle my bustle over to this old lady.
Hustle my bustle.
Hustle my
Do
bustle.
you have some muscle hustling?
Don't talk about my bustle. And I will bonus action Hunter's Mark.
Okay, Hunter's Mark. And are you making a melee attack?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a melee.
All right, go ahead and roll them.
Yes. Hunter's Mark. Where's my melee? I will take my +1 rapier.
12 is not going to hit. 24 will.
Okay. 24.
It's 9 points of damage.
Yay.
You see them all seem to shift in pain when you hit them, as if they are all taking the damage at the same time. All of the people within here. Anything else for Athelflaed?
No. Nope.
Cyvor.
I am technically not next, as I rolled a 6.
Oops.
And I just got in late to the party when you probably did the ascending order. So
Gotcha. Then it's my turn.
Place.
Don't be tardy to the party.
Well, let's see. You hurt me a lot. So the man looks to you and goes forward, and his eyes go turning into this sort of rippling red jelly as he stares at you. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
That bless still in effect?
17?
Sure is not.
Oh.
That's
All
a
right.
really good wisdom roll for me.
It is, and you start to feel very, very forgetful.
What?
As it begins to eat your memories. You take...
Oh, good. Actually, that's a good thing.
44 points of psychic damage.
That is not a good thing. Oh my goodness gracious.
And you are memory drained. You have a D4 reverse bless.
Oh, ouch. That
I
really
hate
hurt.
these things with a fiery passion.
One
Wow.
of then the one that you stabbed Athelflaed will reach out with a hand, sticky and strangely red. It's a 24 to hit, which will hit you, I believe, for 20 points of bludgeoning damage and
Nope,
6 points of psychic damage.
I don't like any of that.
This one will lunge forward at you, Akantha. Its arm suddenly also red and jelly-like on its palm, and it reaches out to try to hit you. And we've got a 12 to hit, so that will miss.
No! No!
All right. And now you see that each of these people has a strand sort of exiting from their body, mostly going into the floorboards. When they move away from the walls, you see they're all tethered with a little string of red slime. And Maris, you're up.
Okay, so Maris would like to use, she would like to channel Divine Radiance to cast, beep boop bop. I just had it. Yikes. Radiance of the Dawn.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. Can you go ahead and post that in the...
Yes, I can.
Very cool. Constitution saving.
Ooh,
throw.
whoopsie, sorry. There it is. Wrong button. There it is.
All right. Okay. I've got a 12. So that fails.
Yeah, it does.
All right, go ahead and roll that damage.
Okay.
2d10 plus 10.
What?
Not awesome, so 13 points of damage.
Do I just roll it once?
Just once. Yep.
Damn it. Okay.
And they all seem to shift, but the 13 damage, it feels like 13 damage to each of them would have been more effective, but no, it's just seems to be about 13 damage dealt between them. So, anything else for you, Maris?
That's the noise she makes. That's the
Okay,
turn.
Elymas, it's your turn.
Have I got any idea what this creature is?
You would have to. Well, this is so bizarre to start. I'm going to say the Arcana roll would take your turn to sit there and try and figure it out, sort of bringing you from combat and thinking, what could this be, as opposed to being in it with the spell combat.
I will look at them both and speak the words.
Animo flagellum.
I cast Tasha's Mind Whip again for a DC 17 intelligence save.
I have a 21 as a result.
Yeah, that's a good. It's a good. That's for both of them.
Okay.
The lady and him.
They both make the same. They both have a 21.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
On a failed save, they take half damage, I believe.
Okay.
On a
So
successful
just
save,
3 damage?
So on a successful save, Tiger takes half the damage and suffers none of the other things. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Anything else
just
for
3.
Elymas?
Yeah. I will. So, can I cast a bonus action spell now? Or is it just
only if it's a
I can't,
cantrip.
can
You've
I?
used a leveled
No, I
spell,
can't.
and there's not like you could cast Shillelagh. That's about it. So
Yeah.
anything else? Movement. I think it's probably all.
If I move, though, I'll get an attack of opportunity when I.
Absolutely.
No, I don't do anything.
Claire.
Alrighty. I am going to utilize Hexblade's Curse on the targeting ostensibly the lady over here, although my assumption is that it's going to affect the entire thing. I'm going to step up over here and stay close, everyone, and attack her with my sword. That's not where my sword lives. It's 25.
That hits, absolutely.
Let's roll the damage and throw a little smitey smite in there.
Okay.
For another
2d8.
So 19 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And 17 again to hit. I'm just gonna keep using my spell slots, cause why not? Another 2. So 23 damage on that one. So
Okay.
19 and 23.
Cool. Anything else for Claire?
I guess I'm gonna stay close enough to everyone so that they can use my thing. So I think I'm gonna step this way to try to better position myself for Cyvor, maybe.
All right. Cyvor, you're up.
All right, DM. How high is the ceiling in this room?
It's a bit vaulted in the middle, so I mean, 10 feet where you are, 15 feet in the middle, so not
cool.
Super high.
So if I fly over to Yar, and if I can be above Claire.
You could be above Claire, yes.
Yay! All right. So I'm gonna be above Claire, and so I run up the wall, and I got this. Run up the wall, push off, and then I'm gonna start cracking that whip. So first 2 attacks. Whip attack.
Ooh.
Boom, boom.
A hit
Nice
and a critical
job,
hit.
my friend.
Whip cracks true.
All right. 7 and
Just what we needed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
19
cool.
on the first 2 hits.
Yeah.
Back to now the turn of the tide.
Alrighty. Cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and use my second. Oh, so that was first attack, second attack. And then I'm going to go ahead and bonus action. No, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and do my action surge to go ahead and do 2 more.
All right.
How is that beastie looking right here, the one that I've been laying into?
They all look about the same. They're all looking to get a bit tired and sagging a bit in their posture,
That
but
sounds fantastic.
Peter,
Here are 2
an
more.
additional 8 damage that I forgot about. Sorry.
Got it.
A 16 and a 20.
Both will hit. The 16 just barely, but it does.
Lovely. Hey, I say just barely. No, never mind. All right, so that's going to be 10 more additional damage.
Okay.
Just barely is enough.
Just barely.
It is.
And then so it's like whip crack, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drop down here, boom, and then use my bonus action to burn a key point and do a flurry of blows. So
all right.
that'll be 2 more unarmed strikes against that mother.
Wow.
24 and 26.
Both hit.
It will hit. All right, cool, and that's an additional 11. And then I'm going to burn another key point and disengage to then fly back up over Claire.
So you see Cyvor.
Or do
do this. A ridiculous amount of things here. You've seen him in combat many times. While he does seem rather plucky and green, now you're seeing him dash forward, striking with his weapons, his fists, darting in and out of combat, and even disabling enemies at times when he does so. It makes you realize just how honed his physical abilities are, and just how many things he can do in a mere 6 seconds of time.
You never thought that I could be standing here so close to you, especially when I was so far away. But words can wait. Right now it's time to slay. So I'll hit you once and hit you twice and hit you one more time. 6 seconds is a long time. I could dash or feather fall or even help a friend. 6 seconds is a long time. I could fly you up to heaven and then drop you. So many monkey ways that I could stop you. But I'll just hit you once and hit you twice and hit you 2 more times. 6 seconds is a long time.
And with those successive blows, all of them are looking a bit keeled over, desperate, darting eyes looking around. The semblance of their humanity is beginning to fade. You see these bits of dripping sort of red goo coming off from them. All of their eyes are now just bulbs of this sort of bright red jelly, which brings us over to Akantha.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to cast Flame Blade, which I have never used before, but I'm pretty sure I can cast it and attack with it at the exact same time.
Let's check.
See, you invoke a fiery blade in your free hand. Blade, blah, blah, blah. You can use your action to make a melee spell attack.
Yep, so you summon it with your bonus action, and then you can use your action to make the attack.
Yes, and that is exactly what I'm going to do.
All right, go for it.
And I'm going to cast it at the 4th level.
Ooh.
Nice.
So it does 5d6 on a hit. Wow. Oh, every 2 levels. So it's 4d6 on a hit. So yeah. Cool. So,
Over it,
23 to hit for 9 points of fire damage.
I'll just slash him down.
Very cool.
Okay.
Anything else for you? It cries out in pain, and you see now this red sort of ochre kind of hissing on your flame blade here. So this red jelly. Very good. Now we're on to person, which is going to be back to Gesualdo.
Who is muted?
You're muted, sir.
We can't have that now, can we? Gesualdo adjusts his step to here. For some reason, I am not able to access my character. Alright, well, I'll try and ping it. I've got a lot of windows open. I want to move 5 feet to my south, if I may.
Okay, I'll move you there.
Thank you.
Disengaging, you are...
Well, I'm not disengaging. I'm just moving. I have to be 5... If I'm going to get the Swashbuckler's thing where I get the sneak attack, even though there's nobody else attacking him, then there can't be any... It can't be 5 feet. Anybody 5 feet within range of me.
There is currently not where you are at the moment. So
no, any ally,
golden.
Anybody.
No.
Yeah, there's no one within 5 feet of you.
I think you've moved already, and not.
Elimus is
You've
still there?
One to the south. Yeah. You're good.
So I'm good now.
Yep.
Wow, things are going wrong with my screens. Okay, I'm going to click on something, and I hope that it works. I'm using my rapier to attack this guy again.
Okay. Let me know
20.
if you need to roll an attack.
Was it a natural 20?
No, I just thought.
I rolled a 17.
17 hits, though.
That's 28 points of piercing.
Okay. Ooh. This thing is looking very, very, very haggard.
All right. And then I'm going to bonus action give Elimus a inspiration.
Okay. So just before I do apply that damage, please roll a d4 to subtract from the attack roll.
Oh, right. Sorry. Oh, I think that will do it.
The 13 is not going to hit. As the memory of the strike just.
I used to be much better at this, I think.
Hand. Yeah.
Anyway, try to do something more impressive than I just did, Elimus, and I give him a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
As my bonus action, and that's me done.
because they're all interconnected, can my hunter's mark work on any of them?
Yes. You feel that as you've hunter's marked this creature, that you have hunter's marked each of the people here and a large mass below the floorboards.
Oh. A large mass below the floorboards. Shoot. Okay. Well, I would like to fire my bow then.
Okay.
At this guy across the room. The dude who was Whitland dude.
All right, go for it. You are in melee range, so please roll a disadvantage.
Oh, I did it.
14 is not going to do it, unfortunately. We can make your second attack.
Yeah. Nope.
With disadvantage, please.
Yeah. One day I'll remember how to click that on my...
That's all right. Just hit control, or you can just roll twice. So.
Yeah, I'm going to roll twice because
all right.
My Mac does not like that.
Gotcha. 19's going to hit, though.
Plus... Scroll up. And then it was plus 2.
Roll a d6.
Roll a d6. Hey, I'll take that.
Okay, so 13 points of damage. It is looking bad, but I get to have one more turn with it, and it is going to this woman next to Elimus here is going to gaze into his eyes and try to eat your memories. Need a wisdom saving throw.
I'm immune to wisdom things.
Oh yeah, imagine that.
Big on thought.
Just remembered.
Yes. What is your inspiration? A D6 or a D8?
It's a D6, just the first level so far.
Oh, 25.
Oh, very good. Yeah, you're super okay. And one is going to attack Cyvor for doing all that stuff, reaching out with a 22 to hit for 16 bludgeoning and 8 psychic. And then another one is mad at Elimus. So he's going to do a 21 to hit. Is that going to hit you, Elimus?
It would usually, but he speaks the words Clipius. And a shield.
I believe that's a shield.
Wait, what,
yes.
What was that? What was that damage?
16 points of bludgeoning and 8 psychic.
Rude. All right.
Is it both the hand comes down with surprising force and you feel your consciousness briefly fading. Maris, you're up.
Okay, so Maris would like to use her Mace of Disruption and hit the dum-dum right in front of her.
Okay. Make that attack roll.
Beating her with the thigh. I can fly twice.
I can fly twice as high.
Unfortunately, 13 is not going to do it. They will duck out of the way just in time.
Oh, apparently your hips do lie.
My hips do.
Anything else on your turn, Maris?
Yes, I would like to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. Make that spell attack.
Dope. Let's see. And we
It's been a while
go.
since I've used that token.
Spiritual Weapon.
Spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapons.
That's right.
As it appears,
That's right.
that is a good hit. 24 and 5th level spiritual weapon for 15 damage. And as that force is brought down upon this thing, Maris, all of them die in the same way, as if all hit by this weapon in the same place.
Hey,
How do they succumb to this final blow?
what is your spiritual weapon?
Oh my god, so I'm so glad you asked. My spiritual weapon is a crescent moon that kind of hovers in the air and then has stars that sprinkle and like rain down from the moon. And so what I'm envisioning almost is like it breaks into several pieces and It's definitely based off Sailor
In the
Moon.
name
I'm not
of the
gonna lie.
moon?
Yes,
I
she
punish
like grabs
you.
it, and it's like, "Achoo!" And then it's
like
like,
a
pow, pow,
septic
pow,
car
pow,
siren.
pow. It's like
Amazing.
it's like a boomerang, Sailor Moon crescent, and they go pow, 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 pow on all their heads.
I bet that is. I bet if we asked Peter like 15 times, he'd never be able to anticipate that was the way this creature died.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Our house.
Is it Oh no.
Oh.
So, as this happens, things start to fade once again. Beneath the floorboards, I found the gem, the other half, and I fused them together to create a vehicle. One last step, as I killed Queen Ravonia with a plague. The last defenses, the last weakness in my dear boy defeated. And he could become who he was meant to be. I bound him to the gem and sent it to him that he would be immune from meddlers like you. Now you know and can rest forever in darkness. And as she says this, it's as if a little bit of the world you remember opens up. The swamp. It is maybe 200 feet from you. And the world around you starts to fall, crashing around. As behind, it seems like the entirety of the world is being eaten up by scarecrow heads.
No.
The
no, thank
Langoliers.
you.
And they come quickly towards you. There is a portal towards you in the distance. What do you do, party?
Portal?
How many are there? Just out of curiosity. Could we take them?
Hundreds.
No.
Hundreds of little scarecrow heads beginning to eat away at reality.
And I ran so far away.
All right,
couldn't
as
get
you
away!
guys begin to run,
Don't say that part.
and these things begin to chase you.
Oh god.
First of all, Elymus, please roll a d20.
Why?
Everyone be ready to roll a d20.
7. But I
He
can
begins to-
roll again.
What's that?
I can
Everyone
roll
be ready
again.
to run. No, you can't roll again.
I got lucky. Yes, I can.
You run, and a vine has come out of the road, and you need to make a DC 15 dexterity throw to avoid it, or you will trip.
Are these like blights?
No, it is just a hazard. It's a regular one. You just tripped over it.
All right.
You just
16.
fucking tripped.
Don't forget your bardic inspiration. Still in effect.
Impossible. I would never just trip.
All right, you avoid
definitely
it.
a blight.
You are not caught in a trap. As you continue to run, you can move your full speed and dash, maintaining the distance between you and the crunching little scarecrow heads. All right, Ivor, please roll a d20.
All right. Now, I can fly, DM, just in case you forgot that. It's just.
They are a wall.
Oh, God in heaven!
Consuming reality. What's the number?
A 4. As a psi 4. Yeah.
As you're like, come on, guys, you look, and you realize you are headed straight into a tree branch.
That feels
Make
accurate.
a athletics
Fire
or
for
dexterity check to try to avoid it.
Definitely doing that. Wait. Not a dexterity save.
Check. Yeah.
Alright. He's so saucy. Alright.
And Elena, go ahead and roll that d20.
Saucy boy. Oh, okay.
23?
You avoid it and can move your full speed, maintaining, adding to the distance with your immense speed. All right, Claire.
I also rolled a 7.
All right. You also find the same route somehow as you start to run. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Why are there so many roots?
Whatever I do, I don't want to trip on that root that Rhyme has just almost tripped on.
I swear to God.
12. You guys all start to run, but Claire, you catch your foot in this. It wraps around you. You are restrained, and the munching scarecrow heads move into about 30 feet of you.
That's fun. Great. Okay.
No, I refuse.
Teresa, Athelflaed, roll a d20.
I'm sure some of them are good, right?
Yeah.
We just haven't hit that number yet. I have a 15.
15. You are free to move as normal, as you can dash towards the exit or do something else.
Range, you're gonna range.
I would like to range.
Can I?
I'm not part of the A team, so she's probably not going to save me.
Easy decision.
Can I? Is the root something that I could cut through, or is it like really thick?
You could try.
Oh, I don't like that answer.
Do it, Ranger.
I will try to cut the vine with, I guess, my short sword.
All right, make an attack roll.
It's a really good short sword.
Yeah, anything but a natural one would have done it. You hack, and you are sitting here. You've used your action, but none of your movement, and you're unable to free Claire from this trap.
Cut her
What do
leg
you do?
off.
You run
Just
away,
go,
or do you
just
stay
go.
here with her?
I'm sorry.
Go.
I'm sorry.
Akantha,
Save
we
yourself.
gotta go. I tried.
You fools.
All right,
I'm just gonna go.
Akantha.
Oh, do I have to?
Yep, roll a d20.
Come on, be in that 20. Be in that 20.
It's not the root.
Oh my God, Peter.
Not a
Make
one.
dexterity saving throw. You run, and you see some of this red jelly from this creature is smeared across the ground. It is very slippery. Dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm not
Gonna be
going
in
to
a
be able
real
to eat
jam.
strawberry for a long time.
13 is enough. You do not slip and fall. You can use your turn. You run towards the exit.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
believe you're a little slow being a small creature, so they gain on you about 10 feet as you run. All right, Giswaldo.
Right, here we go. All the marbles. 1d20.
It's gonna be a 7.
A 7.
Oh my god! Oh my god, this is unreal. Dexterity saving throw. I don't know if you
Oh
can.
my
Is it a check or a saving throw?
Is
Saving
it,
throw.
Same route.
Saving throw.
is it the same route? And therefore, is he near me? Oh, it doesn't
It's a
It
matter.
is
22.
not.
Oh my
And
God.
he avoids it easily. You can make your turn as normal.
I am going to help Claire.
Okay.
I
Attack.
run towards Claire, and I'm like, "Oh, you just have to touch it here." I'm going to poke it right,
Okay,
right
attack
at the critical point with my
All right.
rapier.
Make an attack roll. Please don't roll a natural one.
It's not going to happen.
Please
Never.
don't.
What? You rolled a natural one?
Oh my God.
See?
Hi,
What
Claire.
happens? This is what
Two
happens
of
when you
you
tempt the
can
dice
somehow
gods. And you're
not,
like, oh, there's
um,
no way. Ugh.
Not break through this vine.
This is
and
how I
you're-
die.
I was gonna say, Claire, do you have a death song ready?
Yeah, right.
Babali Saga
I
laughing.
could improv.
And I use the rest of my movement to stand in front of Claire and the coming
Okay.
things.
Gotcha. Interesting. All right, and then that will leave us at Maris.
Goody.
Good luck. Good luck.
Come on,
Thanks.
Maris.
All right. We ready. We ready. We ready. Hot dice. Hot dice. Hot dice.
Mother.
I rolled
All
a
right.
2.
So the place you stepped is littered with bones. It's very uneven and very difficult to navigate. Make a acrobatics check to try to move normally.
Okay.
Come on. Come on. You got this.
Yes. 20.
Oh, you can move normally on your turn. What would you like to do with it?
I would
Roll
like
a 1.
to move.
For the love
I would
of
like
God.
to go to Claire and try to cut her free.
Okay, let's see it. It's like 1 in 10,000, right?
Come on. Come on.
Oh my
you can-
god, oh my
yeah.
god.
Everyone in the chat right now, just
Roll an attack.
I do believe in good rolls. I do believe in good rolls.
You just rolled a d20 and it's a 10. What is your
attack modifier?
What is your strength?
Oh, right.
Maris?
Sorry. Beep boop bop. It is. Oh, Jesus. Where even is that? Oh, plus
so
3.
Okay,
Plus
plus
three.
3 plus your proficiency, more than enough, and any amount of damage is going to just shatter this root around Claire's ankle. And then she is free to move.
Thank you. I love you.
You're welcome. I love you too. And she goes, bye.
All right,
Keeps
and
running.
you can move 30 feet now. They will close on you slightly. All right, back to the top. Elymus.
He will look back.
Roll a d20 to start.
Yep, let's mess that one up. This is going to be, I'm going to call it now, it's going to be a 17.
Okay, you're good.
A
Nothing
9.
happens.
No, I got a 9. I
Okay.
was calling a 17. I was trying to be
Make a
smart.
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Can't handle it. Can't handle it.
I've got inspiration.
You can't handle the truth.
You're right. You're right.
can't handle the
root.
Didn't you use the bardic inspiration on your other saving throw?
No, I didn't need it.
You rolled it though.
I didn't.
Did I not?
You rolled
I don't
the
think you did.
you rolled the d6 on that, or didn't you?
I don't
No, he
think I
rolled a
needed
luck
it.
on the
So,
one.
yeah, it was luck, I think. I can't remember.
Gotcha. All right. Anyway,
17.
So with that, you are good. You do not take any damage from razor sharp vines in a bush as you run.
I will look back at my foolish friends, tap
In a
my
bush.
staff on the ground, and speak the words,
Hasinium Socto Murder.
and a
I
wall of
know that one.
force will come straight up in front of them.
And a what?
It will come. The wall of force will block them off. Block the scarecrows off.
Okay. This will help for extend for about a turn or so, but they are in the hundreds, and so that will delay their progress forward. Gotcha. Cool. And you continue to run, yes?
Yes.
All right, Cyvor, your turn.
So, you're gonna have me roll a d20, aren't you?
Yes.
Are you sure?
How many more trees are you going to run into?
Technically, I haven't run into any.
How sure are you,
Could be
Dan?
razor bushes.
Yep. Dexterity
How
saving
sure
throw.
are you?
Razor
I'm never sure. That's my secret. All right.
Hey.
10.
A 10.
Go ahead and take 8 points of damage.
I'll do it.
And you can move, and it will reduce your speed by half. As you
Ow, 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 son of a bitch, ow.
Okay. Yeah. So I am immediately going to make a movement towards Acantha and pick her up because she's but wee.
She's pretty slow, and you can. Yeah. I mean, comparatively.
Rude.
Oh yeah.
You got short little legs. It's fine. All right. Anything? I think that's the extent of your turn. You can get pretty far then with your bonus action dashing. You guys can see Cyborg just sailing off with Acantha towards the.
And her little legs just going, wee.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Like Dorothy, the monkeys.
And cool. Now we're on to Claire. D20, please.
Okay, if I must. It says rolling the dice. It just hasn't rolled yet.
You must.
Things are slow. 11.
11. Nothing happens. You can use your turn. as normal.
Delightful. Can you grab other people? I don't
can,
remember how that works.
But
Cyborg
dragging
just
them
did.
is going to be at half speed, basically.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna push myself
go.
up because was
Go.
I on the floor?
Yes.
Okay, so I have to stand from prone.
Go! I've got this!
Okay, I'm gonna clap both Giswaldo and Maris on the shoulders and run dash. So I guess 1.5 times my regular speed.
Okay.
Clomp, clomp, clomp,
They
clomp,
still are closing
Yes.
on you. You had to sacrifice a bit of your movement. Athelflad.
Come on, Full Metal Alchemist, move
You
your
see
ass.
your allies just booking it out. You see Claire just absolutely book it away. Roll a d20, please, and then tell me what you
I
do.
did, and I got a 17.
You're fine.
Makes up for that nat 1.
Yep. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep going.
All right,
because Acantha
you
is way
continue
ahead
running.
of me.
Akantha, are you doing anything besides chilling in Cybor's arms?
No, I'm standing where it's safe. I'm just like.
All right, Giswaldo.
D20 coming at you.
Come at
I
me, bro.
rolled a 9.
Oh, right. Dexterity saving throw.
Olay!
Hard for you to fail this. You failed it.
What? Oh.
Take 11 points of slashing damage.
I was like, that being said, you failed.
And your speed is halved.
All right, I'm going to use my action to cast Longstrider on myself.
Oh,
and
wow.
then use my bonus action to dash and my movement to move. So that is a total of 80 feet.
Wow, you are
That little spell casting.
looking well ahead of where you need to be to stay away.
He's a wizard, he was
They were closing quick, but now you've extended the distance a bit, leaving Maris alone near the snare.
Oh, wait, no, I would not have done that.
My name
Sure.
is
All right, so I grab her and we move
40 feet?
40 feet.
Okay.
Come on.
They are gaining on you.
Does the wall of force not do nothing? It slows
It's
them down.
delaying them, but it's giving them some time. But Liz, please roll a d20.
Not the root, not the root, not the root.
Don't roll a 7.
Oh my god.
It wasn't
Not
a
a
7.
seven.
I didn't roll a 7 because I rolled
Not
an
a
8.
seven.
As the fabric of reality sort of continues to shift, you see what looks like a retinue of guards sort of just appearing out of the blackness. They seem to be wearing the insignia and armor of the Fontarovich family. And you hear, "There's the monster! He killed Saga and Tatiana! Bring him down!" Make a dexterity saving as arrows rain upon you.
Damn
How very
it.
dare you?
How very dare you. 13?
Alright, you take half of... You would take 8 damage of the piercing variety.
It's not too bad. Could be worse.
And you can continue to run at your full speed should you wish to do so.
I would love to do that.
Okay. Unless you just drag Jeswaldo and you guys just drag each other on their turns.
No, I'm definitely dragging Jeswaldo.
Okay, then
I
you
feel
can
like that
move
goes
fast.
without
This
saying.
is not
This is
helping!
the weirdest
I'm so
thing.
much faster than you!
I just want to help! I don't want to help!
Could the two of you just be beautiful, independent individuals and move your ass?
Fine. She lets go. She takes another. She keeps going.
Alright, Jade, roll a d20.
Six.
Okay. The ground gets to be a bit slippery again with this red slime. Please roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. 23.
You are fine. And as this happens, the entirety of the world begins to darken as the sky seems to be eaten out by these scarecrow heads just munching on the fabric of reality around you as you're running to the escape. Everything begins to go dark, dark, and darker. You are in risk of being encompassed by this darkness. Oddly enough, as they continue to come in, these scarecrow heads start to jitter around in some kind of macabre dance. Their jaws snapping, eating up hillside, the farmhouse behind you, everything. And the light springs forth. Your allies can see, and you continue to run. You guys just continue to book it. No more challenges. The opening in front of you is clear and obvious.
I don't know about the rest of you, but this is kind of my jam right now.
I'm okay with this. Why
After
am
a
I
little
dancing?
bit, the light begins to fade, and you're sure you can see twitching skulls to your left, to your right, just crunching.
Hey, Linus, would you mind saying that spell again? Perfect.
The light once again springs into existence, and you tumble out into your own bodies, awakening at the foot of the hut. A figure with tented fingers regards you. Very interesting. But understand, you cannot be allowed to meddle further with my baby boy. And having survived that ordeal, having learned about the origin of the Heart of Sorrow beating within Strahd's castle, but not quite sure of a way yet to defeat it, we will pick up our session next time. Good job, guys.
Yay!
Hey, everybody!
That is quite something.
We
But that's where
And
we are
Jade
going to
sang.
crows.
Sorry, that is where we are going to call the episode tonight. Guys, we are going to resume exactly at this spot next week for those who want to.
But wait, there's
join and continue.
more.
Oh yeah, I mean, I just wanted to say I want to thank everyone who tuned in. This has been such a joy to create for you, and from all of us, we really enjoyed having the chance.
Yes, awesome job by these guys here. So absolutely incredible. So, see
That
you
was my
guys,
lead into the finale.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to personally say thank you to everyone
Oh,
that's
okay.
taken part in this. And a massive thank you, obviously, to Elias as well, who's bent
my
over
God.
backwards for this. So, very talented group. Thank you to everyone that's turned up, and see you.
Give us that cue line again there,
We
Peter.
love you all, and it has been such.
We're
a
live tomorrow
pleasure.
as well. So, see you later, guys. Thank you very much.
To stream live broadcast D&D tonight was a really fun show. We thank you for all of the follows. Please tweet so our channel can grow. This show that we've just concluded was created by Lawful Stupid. Our thanks for the sound engineering and accompaniment piano. Goodbye, it's time for us to go. Though we've loved every part, every rhyme, our Ravenloft chorus is ended, and we hope you will join us next time.
Sean cranking out that F.
There was so much. I was actually kind of sick when we did all that. But,
we're still live.
We're still live, yes.
Yay!
You wanted to go back and say and chat to people,
Thanks.
so here we are.
So much fun. Thank you guys. And in case you missed it, the thanks, a tremendous amount of thanks goes to our friend Alias, who worked very hard on sound engineering this and getting the videos all lined up and everything in OBS. Incredibly difficult, and he just did yeoman work. And also a great deal of thanks to one Eileen Downey for her accompaniment.
Say hello to that Elowen42 in chat. She's the one who you heard playing the
Yes.
piano and everything. So.
Tickling the old ivories. That was her?
Yes.
We really thank everybody for joining and tuning into this. And hey, we had a lot of people who watched it, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was the last variable. It was like, well, what if somebody threw a Dungeons and Dragons musical party and nobody showed up? But you did. So thank you so much. We really appreciate
Yes,
it.
thank
With every D&D game, there's always a party.
That's
Yes.
right.
Hey.
And with that horn, thank you all. Shall we sound off?
I'm just going to quickly do.
Is that the sound off?
Yeah, that's what I was
Sounds like a bunch of, I don't know.
It's worth a musical episode just to escape some of the foghorns. So.
Yeah.
You'll never be free.
Did we escape though?
I don't think so. We maybe had one or two less.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, you will never be free.
Yeah.
Between that and Wink.
Thank you to everyone that tweeted to help get the word out.
Hell yeah.
Do you think, in case there's anybody watching who missed the beginning, do you think we could run the opening thing again? Because it's so cool.
You want to go for what? Does people want to hear some stuff again? What, like the intro, the prelude?
I don't know if he's still on the thread, but I know Rico missed Sean's number.
I can play some if you guys want to hear them. Yeah.
We might upload a supercut eventually. So.
absolutely.
We should do that.
Yeah, we can definitely upload it.
Please and thank you.
Well, yeah, obviously, I'll be working with Alias to get this up as soon as we can on YouTube
seriously.
and stuff.
Again, thank you.
Yeah.
And it'll be on iTunes tomorrow, right?
Right, yeah.
No.
Album forthcoming.
Because we wrote all this music ourselves.
Yes,
Right.
we're just out of
all of it. And Jade will do the cover art. It's fine.
It's parody though, so it's fine.
Oh, you said art, so that's good. I can do art.
But
Randy Rainbow can do it. We can do it.
That's what I was going to
Okay.
say. I was
Good
like,
point.
Randy Rainbow.
We should play some stuff again.
You want to play some stuff before we go?
Let's play the
start with
intro.
a prelude. Yeah, well, we'll listen to the preludes. Okay, I'll jump to the prelude. Here we go.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd, performed by the Lawful stupid squad. So all you ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, then do please tell a friend. We don't care if you don't applaud for Curse of Strahd. Just like, subscribe, and retweet.
Oh, Strahd, he lives in Raven Loft and weaves a web to knock us off. We need 3 things to save the day, assuming that nobody gives them away. It's Curse of Strahd,
The vampire who cannot be beat. Raise your hit points high, party, raise them to the sky. Freely flow the punch, hopefully this will die.
Just Walter and I, Miss Mary Sinclair. A Canthus Ivor, all are there. There's too many beads in Alpha Flat, but leaving her out would make Teresa mad.
Forgive us if our rhymes are flawed. In Curse of Strahd, the evil that we must defeat.
Grab the obvious streaming cause Peter's waiting and he's the boss.
Start for a while, can't miss a third. 2 games away and the details get blurred. We have pondered and we have planned. We regret that the music's canned.
But with the sick quarantine struggle, we didn't want to step out of our bubble. Trapped with the sin in the ODS, Peter's waiting and he's the boss.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd.
Attend the tale of Curse of Strahd.
We hope your tolerance is broad.
We hope your tolerance is broad.
Now grab your dice, it's time to play. I wonder who's going to perish today. In Curse of
Strahd. The D&D module that's real neat. I'm in range. I believe I found a target lock. Got my favorite arrow knocked, like claws of a behemoth hawk. It's okay if you talk, say goodbye to them. They can laugh, I've got skin of rock, and the skin is so styling. In close melees, they're simple slashing, but I like to slay with fashion. That's why I chose wearing a goat. These leathers, though they're getting rancid, they just make me look so fancy. Hey, hold your nose! I'm wearing a goat. If fighting undead you like, if bloodshed you like, if big horns you like, if half-borns you like, if it's elves you like, it's me myself you like in my favorite clothes. So every fight my friends will cut ya, but I'm lining up to butt ya or shoot arrows while wearing a goat.
To smite on someone is what I love. When fighting one, I'm disdain for love. My sword is shining, it's made of light. Or to smite on someone feels right. Beatdowns and kills here you'll find for free. Two runs until you're a ghost to me. I say a prayer and I roar to strike. Oh, a crit, that's the ruin must smite. True evil resisted and torn apart, as long as you're 10 feet away. But while having my friends not go squish can feel nice, there's nothing compares to all those extra dice. Beatdowns and kills here you'll find for free. Two runs until you're a ghost to me. You cannot hide from my divine sight, and that's right. I'm going to smite, to smite, to smite.
A charming smile and panache, a brace of rapiers in my sash, a poncy hat and fine mustache, and so Gesualdo greets the day. Ole, I kill with one deadly swish. I'm slippery fast, just like a fish. My accent vaguely sounds Spanish. Yo soy Gesualdo, que hombre, ole. No one can resist my piercing eyes and manly frame. And I have an ego that is longer than my name. But despite my manner, it is all mostly pretense. And there's nothing I wouldn't dare to try.
to save my friends. So when you're stranded in the mist and Captain Strahd royally pissed, you can rely on this duelist whose wit is sharp as his swordplay. Ole. At the Amber Temple I encountered lots of strife. And I made a bargain to bring Maris back to life. Then my handsome features all began to twist and rot. I began to scheme. I began to plan a shameful plot. I know a dark and brooding guy, a guy who evil gave a try. I thought that he would surely die, but no, Gesualdo's here to stay. Ole!
I open my eyes. I'm in a strange place now. It's cold all around me. I can hardly see. At least I have Claire. She's been my companion. Alone in Barovia, I'd not like to be. Suddenly Jesse appears through the dense fog. He's tall and he's handsome. He smokes that cool pipe. Suddenly Jesse is teaching me to sneak with cat-like reflexes. Jesse's my type. We're in this strange house. There's vamps all around us. Jesse's been weird. He saved my life in the Amber Temple. Since then I felt fine, but for Jez I'm afeared. Suddenly Jesse is acting all evil. He's being cagey. He ditched his great hat. Suddenly Jesse is lying to all of us. He's completely different. What's up with that? We're in Strahd's basement. Who are those randos making a mess? I have to save Jesse. It seems he's betrayed us, but I know in my heart that Jesse's the best. Suddenly Jesse, it seems that he sees me. Suddenly Jesse is changing his tune. Jesse is the man I dreamed of. He's returned to me. Thanks be to Saloon. Thanks be to Saloon. Thanks be to Saloon.
I had her. Her throat was bare beneath my hand. No, I had her. Her throat was there. Now she'll never come again. Why did I wait? Now she's in the lake, and she'll never come again.
There's a hole in Shadowfell, a great black pit, and it's filled with souls who are filled with shit, and ignorant adventurers are questing through it. But not for long. They all deserve to die. Tell you why, dear observer, tell you why. Because in all of the whole of Faerun, dear observer, there are two types of being, only two. There's the one staying put in the proper place, and the one meddling, bringing disgrace. Look at them, foolish mortals full of hope. No, they all deserve to die. They will soon know the fullness of my might. And so the life of the party will be made brief, for the rest on death will be a relief. They all deserve to die. And I'll never have Tatiana. No, I'll never hold my bride to be finished. All right, you, sir, looking fairly famished. Come and dine with your dear Lord Strahd. You, sir, too, sir, welcome to the grave. I will have vengeance. I will have salvation. Who then? You then? My cup is running dry. Come on, come on. Strahd is waiting. I want you bleeders. You then, anybody. Barovia, now don't be shy. Not one neck. No, nor 10 necks. Nor 100 can assuage me. I will have you. And I will get them back even as they gloat. In the meantime, I'll practice on their allies' throats. And Irina's gone forever. And I'll never have Tatiana. But the work waits. The undead arise. And I'm full of joy.
And my smile is cute and bright. Misty Raven loved is broken. To get out, we'll have to fight. Terrified, we'll get by. Snakes are friends, and so am I. We won't die. Snakes are friends, and so am I. The dark woods feels creepy, and the mountains are full of ghosts. Keep positive, we protection from the skull of Argent-Vaz. My friends are like my family, although I'm 3 feet tall. Mean old Strahd, I'll squeeze him bloody as my favorite animal. Terrified, we won't die. Snakes are friends, and so am I. We won't die. Snakes are friends, and so am I.
You never thought that I could be standing here so close to you, especially when I was so far away. But words can wait. Right now it's time to slay. So I'll hit you once and hit you twice and hit you one more time. 6 seconds is a long time. I could dash or feather fall or even help a friend. 6 seconds is a long time. I I could fly you up to heaven and then drop you. So many monkey ways that I could stop you. But I'll just hit you once and hit you twice and hit you 2 more times. 6 seconds is a long time.
To stream live broadcast D&D tonight was a really fun show. We thank you for all of the follows. Please tweet so our channel can grow. This show that we've just concluded was created by Lawful Stupid. Our thanks for the sound engineering and accompaniment piano. Goodbye, it's time for us to go. Though we've loved every pun, every rhyme, our Ravenloft chorus is dead, and we hope you will join us next time.
Hey, welcome to the kiss party.
Right, we've got one big shout out to do, which Chelsea's going to do.
I will be glad to do it. So, first and foremost, thank you to all of our amazing viewers. It is so awesome to have y'all here. Super appreciate it. Of course, Sean, you're 100% amazing. Thank you so much for all of your help. Could not have done this without you. Also, huge shout out to everyone that helped me retweet and try to get the word out so everybody could see how amazing these guys are. They are seriously awesome. I don't know why they're not making like millions and trillions of dollars somewhere and, hanging out with us, but whatever.
How do you know we're not?
D&D's better than millions of dollars.
Don't
I'm a trillionaire.
Got bags of money right over there.
Show us on the camera, Sean.
I drink my boxed wine.
They're busy.
We could put it in the edit, Sean. We could like bags of money. That's fine.
This is high class boxed wine. Thank you very much.
Go, Chelsea.
Got
Carry
from
on.
Crate and Barrel. Yeah.
And a couple quick shout outs to some people that were really helping me, hosting us and really helping us doing some retweets. We got Pro DM Joey on Twitter. Awesome person. He's got some great stuff on his Twitter, so definitely follow him. Pro DM Joey. Then we had Aiden Lord Cuddlebear, who is absolutely amazing, the sweetest person ever, who helped do some retweets. And of course, massive shout out to the role players. They're an awesome group. I love rating them. So thank you so much for your help and getting these guys some views so they could hear their amazing voices.
Super appreciated.
Yes, very much so.
And of course, Elias, thank you. Alias, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'll get a nasty message later. It's okay.
Alias Elias.
No, you won't.
Really nasty. He's going to be really mean.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Sorry, I chose such a
I said
difficult
that
name.
so facetiously. He's so nice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
Thank you so much for putting this all together. Of course, thank you, Peter, for running this.
Oh my god.
Everybody, thank you so much for your hard work. Super appreciated. Again, thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
You guys are the best.